Just received in our newspaper.
Okay.
So who owns Fanta? Just pull that up first because it's bothering me now.
Yeah. I gotta know this shit.
Coke. Yep.
Okay, yeah, it is Coke.
Yeah.
We've been searching a lot of pop lately.
Wow. Developed by Coca-Cola's German branch during World War II.
So then say what you were just saying about the new the Fanta that you got.
What, the zero sugar shit?
The zero sugar
Yeah,
shit.
so it's literally called What the Fanta.
What the Fanta?
What the Fanta.
Do me a favor, pull that mic a little closer.
Yeah. Better?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the Fanta. They have mystery flavors like every year.
Do they?
Yeah,
Every year?
apparently. Yeah, see,
Holy
they have a blue
shit.
one that year, purple the year before or whatever.
And this time they're like, what if we just put
Okay,
this-
so you were saying that was it you or Drew that drank this, and you said your stomach fucked up?
Oh, it fucked my stomach up.
Oh.
Yeah, see, they have a bottle right there in the actual picture.
Yeah.
The one next to yeah.
Oh,
Look
that's
at-
a video. That's
Look
a
at
whole
that thumbnail of an actual video of it.
dude. What the fuck?
Like tar in a bottle.
Tar in a bottle.
Dude, that's just the uncolored sugar.
It's literally the ad is taste the unknown.
I guess they do a lot of these, eh?
Yeah, apparently. This is the only one I've ever seen before.
States probably did it first.
Oh yeah.
States are always doing some
Oh, yeah.
shit like that. We were talking about that yesterday. How they just they'll come out with random flavors.
Why is the
Like
blue
Lay's
look
comes
like
out with
it's
cucumber.
glowing, dude?
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the guacamole Doritos?
Oh, didn't you have them?
They are so good. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really good. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a guacamole guy, but is it like on par? Like, is it taste like? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty close to. Honestly, I would say if you're not a guac guy, they're kind of worse because if you make your own guac, you can put more lemon, more whatever, and they have like a very avocado-y taste.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not an avocado guy. What's up, sorry?
I find they have like a lemony taste,
Yeah.
but like it's pretty spot on for good guacamole.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Dip a Dorito and more guac.
That'd be
I didn't know
crazy.
guac went that deep, bro.
Bro, people love it because I don't. Have you ever are you a guacamole guy at all?
I don't know.
You never even had it.
I'm sure I've tried it, but I've never been like, you know what I need for sure right now? Some guacamole. You
Really? Are you a big guacamole guy?
Not like that.
You
No.
guac
Like it's
guy
never
like
been
that?
on my mind like that. It's been I've had avocados around to make avocado toast, but I've never been like, oh, I'm gonna make guac with my avocados. Just-
Yeah.
So you're the reason the economy's crashing.
Yeah, fuck the economy.
Yeah, dude.
We are done.
We literally
Yeah,
can't.
we
We
are
are
done,
done,
we
bro.
are done for.
People are living check to check. We can't. No one can afford avocados out here. Fuck, dude. We're fucked
Spending
out
$8
here.
for 4? No.
Something like that. They're
Yeah.
stupid expensive.
It's $8 for 4 of them,
I think it's like a bag for like.
and you're
$8
using
or
it for
something.
toast, man.
Yeah.
People
There's
use
like
it for
fake
toast.
butter that's like $2 for like a
What is fake butter? Like, I
Don't
can't
worry.
believe it's not
Isn't like
butter.
margarine like a couple?
margarine.
Isn't like margarine like a couple chemicals off like it's something toxic? I thought.
Oh really?
Really?
Yeah,
Look
like-
that up. What's margarine?
Like yeah. What? Yeah. Actually, that's a better question. What is margarine? dude?
I don't know.
Like that's a way better question because they're like, you have margarine or butter? Like
What
you know.
is-
What I mean?
Okay, what is I can't believe it's not butter? Is that margarine as well? Okay.
That's margarine.
Okay.
Fake butter.
Now,
Water in fat emulation with tiny droplets of water dispersed uniformly throughout a fat phase and stable solid. So it's just fat and water.
it's just fat and water. Yeah.
What's the difference between that and butter, dude?
I guess. I don't know. It's milk, right? Butter's milk, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I actually never even really knew that until we just searched this up now. what
Margarine's
margarine was.
better than butter.
Margarine's better than butter?
Yeah.
For your heart health.
Yeah.
Probably. Maybe. Maybe. I guess then having like straight butter,
Yeah.
because like
You ever just bitten a block of butter?
never.
Never. That's
I have.
crazy.
And
Tastes like butter.
dude, I've never once, but it's like I feel like the like fucking British people, they use like the whole stick of that shit whenever they cook. You
Yeah.
ever see that shit?
That's
It's
weird.
like that Jamie Oliver guy. Do you remember him? And I remember Mr. Vetrano would always show him in class, and this dude was obsessed with olive oil. I mean, like this dude would drench everything. I thought this motherfucker was bathing in it, right? Like everything. He would be like, you want
You
to
think
put
that's bad for your skin?
olive oil?
Yeah. What if it's like good to bathe in olive oil?
Is it good to bathe in olive oil?
I feel like that would probably clog your pores like crazy.
That's probably not good.
What if
It's
it
probably-
doesn't? What if it doesn't? Dude?
I don't
What if
know.
it's like
Maybe.
I mean, there's people bathing like weirder shit than this.
Huh.
Wow.
it's good for you.
Okay, it's good for
Who
you.
would've thought?
Huh. It
Because I feel
rehydrates?
like they used to do that oil baths, man.
But it's like this is saying a drop. Like put some into your bath, but don't fill your bathtub with olive oil and.
Is it like Epsom salts? You know how people do the
She
Epsom salts
recommends
bath?
applying the
Little
oil to your
sprinkle.
skin before submerging
Little
yourself in your
The
bath.
salt guy?
Yeah, a little
Salt guy
in your
fucking.
tub.
She's saying rub it on and then hop in the bath.
Yeah, or pour it in. Pour some directly into the tub.
Okay,
Read
that
the
makes
whole
sense.
Some directly, yes. Yeah, so just pouring some directly into the tub. Yeah.
But oil and water separate. They don't. Right?
Yo.
Yeah,
true.
don't they?
That's why you rub it into your skin first.
Oh. We said. Jay's like, I'll let you guys know. I'm going to go home and get to the
Well,
bottom of
listen, this expert in olive oil says do it.
Yeah, but I mean, there's tons of people who do like where they like. You ever hear of people like bathing in their own fucking like piss and stuff like that?
No, that's so weird.
That's horrible.
Oh,
Like I've heard of that shit where people were like, "Yeah, I bathed in my own." I'm like, okay, that's probably not good.
No, that can't be good.
That can't be good. If you it's safe if you're doing it in public
That's
showers.
I'm peeing in the shower.
Okay, so
Apparently, it's also a myth that if you put pee on jellyfish stings, it does.
Yeah,
nothing.
that's not true.
Yeah,
You're
it
just
does
pissing on
nothing. Yeah,
somebody.
you're just pissing on somebody. Yeah.
Who started that? Someone who got stung and wanted someone to piss on him? Or someone was like, I want to piss on this dude?
or like you just have no other. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Or like
It worked in World War One, dude. They pissed on a rag and put it to their face and like, oh, this gas isn't killing me now.
Oh, I didn't even know that's what they did.
Yeah, that's how they beat chlorine gas.
Holy shit!
That's
I didn't know.
nuts.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Like I'm sure a doctor recommended that. It wasn't just some guy going, I'm gonna fucking die. How about it? One last whiff of piss.
There's even like what's that one movie 127 Hours with James Franco where he ends up having to drink his own pee.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy movie. I mean, that was based on a real
The hiker,
story.
right, with his arm.
Listen,
in the-
listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
We're all stuck in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you wait to recommend to drink your own piss? Because you don't want to seem
7
weird.
hours.
An hour and a half in. I'm so thirsty, Jake. You're gonna have to piss in my hands.
We're stuck. I'm like this. Canteen. I'm like, oh, it's hot out here. And I'm like, oh fuck, sorry guys. I was fucking warm, man.
Ooh, gotta cool down a bit.
It was so water we had.
We'll find more.
The first person that has to piss, they're like, hold on. in there. Yeah, that must have been like, especially imagine being that person where your arm's stuck in front of this fucking boulder,
Yeah.
and you realize you have to come to the conclusion where you have to piss in this bottle and now drink your own pee. That's a tough one.
God sucks.
That's a tough one. But I
don't
mean,
have
like,
any options.
you gotta survive, bro.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I would.
I think most people would.
Yeah.
I think most people
Depends how like what I drank the day before, you know?
would. Okay, listen, dude. If you're out, I think if you're,
Thanks, I'm not doing it. Person, I'll do it.
oh, dude, if we had to drink Chase's pee, we'd die.
You would be dead.
In front of him.
It-
This guy's got 3 different drinks. He drank a French vanilla with espresso in it.
and then 5 mystery Mountain Dews.
Yeah, 5 mystery Mountain Dews. Yeah, dude, your piss is not tasting good.
It's a little acidic.
It's not gonna be good.
There's probably a little blood in it still.
Oh yeah, yeah. You remember that? You ever tell you about that?
No.
No, I don't tell every stranger I meet, just most of them.
Well, tell every stranger. Now tell him.
Tell him. I'm curious. I want to know now.
I was pissing blood for like a year, and then they shoved a camera in there, and they told me it was just stress.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Canadian healthcare system.
Stress.
Stress.
He was just stressed out, dude.
So how's it going now? Still the same?
No, it stopped. Right
Okay.
after they told me that it stopped.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
Doctor's magic.
Yeah, no shit.
That's what
You're
they call
stressed.
it.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Like, oh,
I'm
damn,
better.
really?
I'm
All
so
right.
much better now.
Your body got told by a medical professional. It was like, shit. What the fuck?
Bro, maybe he's right. I
What
gotta
the fuck
chill.
am I stressing for?
Bro, maybe he's right.
I gotta chill, bro.
He went. Chase walked out of that office. He's like, I am stressed. That's what it is.
I just gotta chill out a bit.
Yeah,
I stop taking it so
He
serious.
did like, oh man, that must have sucked too. Pissing after.
I did. I
Yeah.
made you listen to it.
Yeah, you did. We were playing video games. He's like, I'm gonna go pee now, and he's like, ow, ow.
How many streams?
I can't even tell. It was like nothing. Then like a bunch of clots of blood,
Oh, God.
and then just like a nice stream, but it still
Oh,
hurt,
Man.
and it was red.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I want nothing near that. Get away.
It's just stress,
Get
baby.
away.
Just chill out. You'll be fine.
No, just don't be stressed, dog. You won't piss blood. Just don't be stressed. The most medical advice I've ever gotten.
You know what I'm still worried about? Because they did an ultrasound like on like everything below my chest just to see if something was bleeding in there. And she just went over my liver and went, "Ooh."
What the fuck?
And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm not a doctor." I'm like, "Should I worry about it?" And if they call you,
You
maybe-
can't do that, bro. Listen, if you're a nurse, you can't just start
No
making
shot.
noises.
Oh.
Huh. Oh shit.
And I was like, "What does that mean?" She goes, "Oh, if it's bad, a doctor will call you." I'm like,
If it's bad, they know. They gotta know.
"I didn't get a call."
Yeah, you didn't get a call. It doesn't mean it wasn't that.
They
bad.
did tell me to
going.
call back. I never did.
So you got a call.
You got a call.
Yeah, you got the call.
I'm
Piss
doing.
and blood,
It
this
stopped.
Goes over the liver.
Like just like,
It doesn't sound good. Like,
It's just
Hmm.
you know.
hey, what about you? Like,
Whoa! Takes a picture of the screen. Holy shit!
oh my god.
Oh, man.
Remember we were laughing the first time where you're like, you know, because the nurse has to put the camera, and then you're just like, there's a gust of wind. I think there's a
It's
gust
cold
of
out
wind.
here.
It's cold
It's
out.
mid-December. I worked outside for 8 hours.
Then we were talking about if like a nurse ever was like, God, yeah, that's a tough like. Baby, you would believe
No.
who came into my work today during my shift.
And like at the end of the procedure, I'm like, I want to apologize for how I was acting during that.
He laughed.
They're like, yeah, usually no one laughs that much. I'm like, I don't know. I laugh when I'm nervous. I don't know what to tell you.
That's so funny. Like as like, because you know it's probably painful, but it's like this is such a weird
This is a weird day.
Yeah.
It's a weird day. It is.
Tuesday. What the fuck is going on?
I got to go to work tomorrow. What do I just go into work like, sorry, I missed half of yesterday?
Had a camera show that. Yeah, dude. He told his boys right away.
Oh, I told everyone.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to tell your
Yeah,
boys.
you got it.
boys. Got a camera fucking shoved up my dick today.
Well, I was going into that office assuming they were going to shove one up my asshole. And I was like, oh my God, there's so many pictures and diagrams of assholes on this like doctor's walls. Like, he's definitely going to. And then he put me in a separate room, and I'm like, this is just diagrams of balls now. This suddenly got so much worse.
They teased you. They were all
Like, oh my God. I'm like, there's so many diagrams of just testicles on these walls. I'm like,
God.
oh my God, is he going to grab my fucking dick?
the fucking switch up must have been like, what the fuck, dude? Why is there balls now? Why is there balls? Like,
What does this mean? I was kind of freaking out. I'm like, oh, is he going to tell me I got ball cancer? Is that a thing? But then it is a thing.
That exists, yeah.
At the time, I was just freaking out, so I wasn't thinking. But then he goes, yeah, 3 weeks from now, I'm going to shove something up there. I'm like, okay.
3 weeks.
What is he building the
Dude,
pressure
wait.
for?
I was like,
What about if
bro,
he wrote it down? Like he wrote down, looked at you, 3 weeks.
3 weeks, man.
Weeks. Like he's on the calendar.
I just-
Guy setting fight dates.
There,
like-
he grabbed a fucking pamphlet off the desk, completely unrelated to my thing. Just wrote the date and the room for the hospital on it, and was like, "There you go."
This dude's scheduling. I guess you have to, but he's scheduling. He's got a whole card. Like a whole card. This is what the lineup today. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the lineup.
Yeah. So yeah, and then that was the first time I'd gone to the hospital since
Yeah.
being born.
Yeah, dude. Did they when
Yeah.
when you went? Because when I had to go for like I had to get tested for like COVID back, you know, however long ago,
Yeah.
whatever.
Loser,
yeah.
you didn't just spit in a cup.
And no. And this is back when they had to like you had to go there and they had to fucking shove the whole thing up your. Remember, everyone's like it's
that was
hitting your
cool.
brain, like you know what I mean, that one. And then you know, people are like it's hitting your brain. They're putting the chip in your brain. That's what they're doing.
Shoving it up there with a Q-tip. They just fucking put it on the end of there and just shove it in.
That's what they're
what
twisting.
they're
They're getting
swabbing
caught.
for,
Whirling it in there, making sure you get it all the way.
Getting the caught. They're getting the chip in the brain there. But yeah, I had to go, and then they said my address, and the last time I've been at that address is when I was like 8, and I was like, oh my God, has it been that long since I've been here? And then they were like, yeah, dude, that's the last time you've probably been here.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, what's the date actually saying? They're like, this says 2003, the last time you were here. And I was like, wow.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. I never go for
years.
checkups. Yeah, I never.
Yeah.
I
No,
never.
I don't either. But I
You probably
I
should.
break things a lot.
Oh, you do? What's the worst
Yeah.
injury?
Probably my hand.
That'll do it.
Like
See
the middle?
Yeah, see
Yeah.
that big line there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Shattered?
first time it popped up the front of my palm and formed like a triangle. And it was just like
Through the
land
skin?
on it?
no,
Oh.
skin was still there intact.
Yeah.
And I had to like take it and push it and like hold it back in after and then go to the hospital that way. And I held it there for like hours until they finally brought me into a room. It was the worst thing in my life. Like
How
worst
young were you?
experience. 17, I think.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Hours?
Skateboarding accident?
Yeah, hockey.
Oh. Are you still doing the hockey?
I still play like pick'em and stuff, beer league and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's
and then second time was hockey again. And
Damn, brother.
broke, but shot out the top of my hand this time, like full exposure.
Oh, full exposure.
Yeah, full exposure. Like this time, there was nothing to do. The worst part is when I went in there, they rushed me in immediately because the bone was exposed.
Yeah.
They instantly brought me in. Mm-hmm. As I was in that room, I had like they numbed me. They did everything they could, but the only thing they could do was pull this bone up. So they're literally like playing tug of war on my shit. I'm standing there just pulling. They're like yanking on me, and they're like, "Yeah, it's like it's not separating. Like it's not going back." And I'm like,
Thanks,
I
bro.
know. Like
I do
know.
have eyes.
I'm here.
Like I'm awake. Like I feel every part of this. And then they wrapped me up in the little thing, and then gave me that like paper cast that they do, where they fold it around you with my bones still exposed. I went home, slept that night, had to go in at like 6:30 in the morning for emergency surgery.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
All right, kid, get out of here.
yeah. So like I
Gotta
went
free up
in
the
there.
bed.
So
probably-
they even set you home like that?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I thought they would I thought that would just be right away. Weirdly.
Because they
it's
got it like in, but like not reset. So there was no way for them to properly reset my finger with it being able to heal with just like a cast. So I went right back in for emergency surgery that morning.
How long did it take to heal?
I mean, it still technically never has.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you still have problems
I
with it?
still have a lot of problems, a lot of pain with it all the time. The skin
Like
catches,
arthritis?
like the skin catches. I can't even pull it. Like it literally just catches like there's something there.
Can you make a fist?
Yeah, I can make a fist. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But like if I were to hit something hard enough, it would shatter it again. Like it is.
Oh, it's
frail.
like brittle.
It's frail now. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I've like tried to do things for it, and like if I hold my hand up, it sits like that now.
Damn.
So it's just permanently on an angle.
Nice.
Whereas like this is.
My dad has a finger like that. It's weird. Like his finger is like, swear to God, it like bends this way and then it bends like that, like pointing to him. It like, it's fucked because he was like one of those guys too who broke his hand during hockey or some shit and then never went and fixed it. My dad also
That's
got
crazy.
Bro, my dad got a slap shot to the face, like, and his cheek shattered, and it was the only reason he didn't want to go to the hospital. Swear to God, it was New Year's Eve. And he didn't want to have to stop drinking.
Yeah, I just didn't want to have to stop the fun.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, and
nuts,
because
yeah.
it got to the point where the hockey game got done, and he was he was just walking around in my grand's basement, and he couldn't talk, so he was talking like this, and they're like, "God, you have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Like you can't just fucking, you're out here literally,
That's
you can't
nuts.
speak.
Yeah, like you can't do anything.
Yeah.
That's how I lost my front two teeth.
Puck to the
Top ones.
face.
Yeah.
Damn,
The
bro.
veneers.
Nice.
The veneers.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And then I was also drinking, and I don't know if you can see. There's a scar on my forehead.
Yeah, I
here.
see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I split my forehead open drinking.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, you just fucking.
It was just like a massive gash. Like it was nuts.
That
Stitches?
happens to the best
Oh,
of us,
yeah.
bud.
No, yeah.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah,
16.
16. Hockey.
No. Just drinking. I was getting fucked up, and we were all fucked up playing Red Rover, and I like ran, and my buddy tripped me, and I flew into the fence and just stood up, and I was like, everyone's like looking at me, I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what? And I just felt it dripping all over me. I was like,
Oh.
oh no. Went inside, they wouldn't let me look in the mirror, just brought me to the hospital. They took pictures of it as it was like fucking exposed, and then they showed me after I went in and did everything.
Oh man, they were like, Red Rover got another one.
Yeah, I walked out, and they're like, look. They're like, look. I was like, that's insane.
Red Rover got another one on
Yeah,
us.
literally
Holy
fucking
fuck,
taking
dude.
me out. Yeah, it fucked me up though.
Are those the only injuries?
No. No.
We're gonna diagnose all his injuries
Yeah,
today, guys.
literally.
We're gonna get them all out.
We're
I split
doctors.
my ear. I don't know.
You split your ear?
Yeah, I don't know what one it is. I think this one. Does this one look fucked up?
Yeah, it does.
Does it look
This
fucked
angle,
up?
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that ear I fucked up.
We're like, yeah, it does
yeah,
look fucked
no,
up.
but like I appreciate that. I need the honesty because I
Yeah.
need to know what fucking one it is. Yeah. I was walking home one night, and I was just looking up at fireworks above me, and I like tripped on something and hit my head off a tree stump,
Oh,
and like
shit.
my ear sliced and was just hanging.
Dude, you may just not be able to walk by yourself.
I honestly,
we may not be able to let
I'm
you walk.
problematic. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, there's guys out here
Yeah.
just walking around just getting clipped over
Yeah,
here.
I got
Fucking
fucked up when I was 4. What's the bone here? Is that the
Femur?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the hardest bone apparently, or whatever.
biggest
yeah.
bone. Yeah, biggest bone in your body.
Yeah, broke that.
That must have sucked.
I was too young to really remember any of it. This was when I was like 4 or 5.
So this
How'd-
it started early.
Yeah, the trouble's been since birth. Don't even. Yeah, it's been in all life. There.
That's tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, breaking your femur. There's like a couple, like even when I watch UFC, like there's some guys that break their femurs and they just never come back. Or like football players, they break their femur, which is insane because like that takes a while to heal, right? How long does it take for a femur to heal?
My parents
year.
told me
6
I was
months.
in a boot for 6 months, like a whole
6
leg
months,
boot.
maybe, yeah. A whole ass boot.
Yeah, a whole leg boot, like from thigh to thing,
Fuck.
That's tough.
like completely wrapped.
Oh,
God,
6
I'm
months?
literally a doctor,
Yeah.
man.
Dude.
What the fuck?
You didn't need to go to that one. It was stress.
If I just looked in the mirror, I would have seen it.
Yeah, I was a little kid. We were in Toronto, and then we went back to my hometown in Peterborough to visit family. And there was like this big gymnasium type thing with like blow up slides and everything. I climbed up, I slid down, and at the bottom it's like a rounded little, like, I don't know,
Catch area.
like, yeah, like a little catch area.
As you go down the slide?
Yes, you like hit into it. But
Is it
wasn't-
like a blow up one?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But it wasn't sealed with the bottom of the slide. So, like, where this little rounded circular part was and the slide ended, you could slip under. So, I went forward, my leg caught, slipped under, and then my femur just.
God, dude.
And then I don't have any recollection of it really at all. I literally remember one thing from the entire thing, and it was being outside of A&W and my parents like laying me into the back seat because I had a whole leg cast on, and then they showed me some pictures of some other stuff. But
Yeah.
That's the only memory I have.
These kids don't even know how good they got it now.
Oh man.
So safe. Like the playgrounds now, they're like they have the soft fucking. You step on a playground now lately. God damn, bro, you could walk on.
Back in our day, it was
Yeah.
just rocks.
Back in our day, it was steel slides, and you had to go down. You
Yeah.
could have got 4-degree burns from that.
Steel
bitch. You
slides
didn't give a
midsummer.
fuck. Oh yeah,
In
bro.
shorts, have fun.
It built character.
Oh hell yeah.
It built character.
Hell yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did, buddy. My back numb.
If it
Don't
didn't-
even feel nothing anymore.
Built skin tags.
My monkey bars, I want to feel the rust. As the pain is off, I want to feel the rust grow in between my fucking
In between
hands.
my calluses.
Yeah,
Make
bruh.
me one with this branch.
Yeah.
Like
I want to have to get a tetanus shot after I'm done playing. Like, you know what I mean? The fuck is this? Now it's like everything's, rubber and,
I remember every swing set I would swing on just had like the rustiest bars. You would take your hand off and they'd be orange, and have like fragments of metal all over it.
Ah,
all
so
times.
good.
Dude, even like now I see like schools, like if you, the kids have, like if they're playing soccer or something, they have those, like, it's like protectors that go around the post. So like if a kid runs into it, buddy,
Kids
were-
were hit those full speed.
kids were beaming their heads off
Yes,
them bitches, dude.
clearing
No
themselves.
one gave a fuck. Dude, people would push people in them. I'd be playing football, and if you're a kid playing football at recess, dude, they would deliberately push you into those poles. They're like, get the
Yeah.
fuck out. You can't
Take him
get-
out.
Yeah, I can't let him get the touchdown.
No, fuck
I
no.
remember I remember one dude pushed a dude from behind. So he can fucking hit it. Like, you know what I mean? No, kids are crazy,
No
man.
rules.
No rules.
No.
You gotta
No
win.
rules. Yeah.
Yeah,
gotta win.
that's all that mattered.
Had full blown Sharpie. I'm pretty sure you can't even just have like full. You can't give kids Sharpies because fucking people were getting high off them. Kid is
How are the kids supposed to get high in class?
yeah, that's what I said.
How are you gonna learn?
It was. I remember one time, my grandma, very innocent, very nice lady. She told me one time she was on the bus and she seen a gentleman huffing glue, and she told me she had to talk about it. She wanted to talk about it at dinner when I came home right away. Came home, she wanted to talk about it, and I was like, "Yeah, Graham, it's just some people do that." And then I had to tell her the Sharpie thing, and God was she upset. Holy
no.
fuck, she was
Oh,
upset.
no.
Dude, did I tell you about that guy at the blood bank today?
Oh yeah, you told me a little bit this morning, but go ahead.
So I'm driving to school. I'm going by that blood bank on Grand Maris over there.
Oh yeah.
And like I hear someone yelling. So I kind of slow down and I see a cop car in the parking lot. I'm like, oh, they definitely caught me for speeding or some shit. But then I see they're looking at the roof of this building, and it's just a dude standing on top of the blood bank screaming about like, oh, so now you guys show up. Not when I call, but when someone calls about me, you suddenly show up.
What the fuck?
And they're like, sir, you got to get down from there. He's like, I'll do it when I feel like it.
I love people that take it into their own hands. You gotta respect them.
Like,
You know
holy
what's dude?
shit.
They're like, you know what? I'm gonna take matters in my own. I'm gonna stand on top of this blood bank until I get my phone here. Someone's gonna answer my call. Someone's gonna answer it.
And it was just like, he was mad that they showed up. Oh, now you decide you want to come to the neighborhood. And I was like, holy shit. I almost wanted to stop to see what happened. Like, how do you get him down from there?
I'm trying to even think.
How do you get that crackhead down off that roof? It's not like there's a doorway. There's not stairs.
How do you get up there?
There's
a ladder in the alleyway.
Oh, is
There's
there?
gotta be.
There's
Okay.
a locked ladder in the alleyway. So he just climbed up the side of the ladder to get on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
They could unlock the ladder and get up there. But how do you get him off the roof?
You put nets.
You gonna fucking
That's
handcuff him
also
and throw a
bad.
handcuffed man off the roof?
that would be kind
That'd
of
be
insane.
crazy.
You imagine you just see
Crazy.
cops just handcuffing some dude and just,
Just
You get the
launch
legs,
him
I get the
off.
face.
yeah, yeah. You're,
Swing him off. Oh, that's too far. We threw him too far. You missed the net.
the blow up fucking thing where you have to catch people.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That
Oh, shit.
I don't know. That is a crazy way to start your Friday though.
Yeah. I was
Your
like,
Friday
this is gonna
shift.
be a good day.
Yeah, that'd be funny as hell.
Yeah.
Even as a cop though, your Friday shift, like you imagine like there's you get that dispatch in,
No.
and you're like, what?
They're at
What?
the end of their midnight shift.
Come on, man.
They're like, what?
Get down off the roof.
I've been calling all day.
When my stuff gets stolen, no one shows up. But now there's a guy on the roof. Everyone's here.
What about if the guy was actually reasonable? Like, what about if that guy was actually straight up reasonable? He lived in the neighborhood. He was upset. No one answered his call. He's like, what the fuck's with the response time in this fucking city?
That's it. I'm causing a scene on the roof of the blood bank.
yeah.
Tallest building around.
Yeah.
That one-story blood bank.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That is a wild way. It's a wild way to start your Friday.
Fucking around with a vampire, yeah. It's the only explanation I can think of.
Yeah, like why are you there at night, bro?
Why are you up on an elevated surface?
What time
At a-
was this?
What?
What time was this?
Morning.
This was like 6:30 a.m.
This morning?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He was sending me a Snapchat of it. He was like, "There's a."
Video you sent to me?
What?
Is it the video?
Yeah.
I haven't opened it.
You don't look in my stuff, I know.
Yeah, but you
It's
sent
valid.
me
I
that.
don't know. I understand why you don't.
I like reading stuff.
You do send some good snaps.
Sometimes.
Mm,
It's only the interesting stuff.
sometimes it's just of you. Like, it'll just be like,
The other day I sent Jake one where I was just like, in my car at lunch.
and I opened it. And I was like, bro, I get it. I
Yeah.
get it, dude.
I'm not even at work. I'm unemployed. I'm in school right now.
That's what it is. Struggle's still real everywhere.
So we are everywhere.
No, I'm looking for an excuse to be struggling.
You go back to school soon, or back to work soon, right?
Yeah, like another month.
Another month. What about you? How's the dispensary? I know you just took some time off, but
Yeah, good, man. It's chill. Like, there's nothing that really goes on. Like, you just stand there, you sell weed, talk to some.
that's got to be the better part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talk to
You're
some good people, you talk to some weird ass people, and
Yeah.
that's about it. People trust you with things they should not, like knowledge about themselves that they should not trust a fucking dispensary.
You're buying drugs
Like,
at a place that's you're allowed to.
Like,
you know what I
two-
mean? A lot of people.
I
they
would
get
know
that.
how to act in there.
too much faith in the bud tenders. I swear to God, like
Like,
they'll
I-
come in like, yeah, so like. I need some type of edible. Like, yeah, like, what are you looking for? Something to help with pain. Well, like, my ex-boyfriend's dog just bit me. And I'm
Okay,
like,
that's
Right here.
is there, like,
This is what you need right here. Oh, I got something.
you're right. I would buy into that. I'd be like, I actually got the thing.
so
These
I'm
are my homemade ones. I did these are-
I'm just standing there. I'm like, I don't know. Like, she's literally there, wrapped up, like,
Oh, she-
bleeding.
oh,
yes.
what the
like,
fuck?
Not like on the floor or anything. She got a wrap, but like you could see it
the
in
blood?
her. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the wrap. And I'm like,
Go get test for tetanus.
like
dude.
go to the fucking.
Tetanus from a dog?
or rabies. I'm thinking rabies, like rabies.
Who the fuck gets bit by a dog and says, I need to go get edibles before I go and get fucking checked by a doctor? Like, come.
You probably should.
Like, why are you
If
here?
I got bit by my boyfriend's dog.
Listen, if
she goes
I'm-
my ex-boyfriend's dog and like
Oh,
gives me that like energy, and I'm
the
like,
ex-
so
What you saying after
okay.
this?
Like, all right.
After we treat your dog bite, what are you saying?
Man, you want to go get something to eat out there? I don't know. God, yeah, man. Is that the weirdest thing that someone's like, yeah, my like they? I like how they emphasize it too. They want you to know.
Like,
That's what I
don't
mean.
know. There's been some weird shit. Like we've had, bro, some guy who's wanted right now by Windsor Police was in our dispensary like a week before he fucking showed up on the news.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he came and bought a blunt. Great blunt, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. Well, good. I mean, yeah, criminal, but good choice in blunt.
Sick
Yeah.
choice in weed etiquette,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like holy shit. Literally just sitting there and just on my phone I see the Windsor Star thing pop up and it says like the name, so I'm like, I'm curious. I type it in and then sure enough he was like there literally like the 4th and it's the 14th and he's wanted by Windsor Police for like shooting at somebody.
Oh, I think I seen that. I
Yeah.
think it was on the news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I remember one time I went and this, I swear to God. So I was there just to pick up something. I was seeing Derek. And-
Shout out.
Shout out Derek. And so I'm in there or whatever, and this guy starts like trying to negotiate with the bud tender. Like he's like, "Hey, listen, just put it on my tab." And they're like, "There's no tab. Like we don't have a tab thing here. Like this isn't like where you could start like there's no like credit plan. Like you know what I mean?"
Nah, like,
That's an offer payment plans?
And this guy, honest to God, just wanted a $5 joint, and then you could see him like start to get upset. Like I think the gears were clicking in where he knew he wasn't getting this pot, and he was very upset. And I was like, "Bro, how much is the joint?" And they're like $5. I'm like, "No need to get upset, brother. I'll buy it for you. Fuck, no need
all
to get
good.
upset." I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Thanks, man. I just didn't have the money." I'm like, "Hey, man, we're all just out here trying to make it. Here you go, bro.
We're
It's
all
not
just
that
trying to
deep.
buy some legal weed, but it's all right.
yeah,
We're all in here for the same reason.
yeah,
No one's judging, man. No one's judging. Yeah, man. I don't
we
know.
get that a lot, like all
Oh,
the
yeah?
time. Yeah,
Were people just trying to bargain with you?
yeah, all the fucking time.
They ever offered you some cool shit or?
No.
Have you ever been
No.
like, I know you
No.
can't, but have you ever been like one time where you're like, that's not a bad deal? Like, have you ever heard one of those where it's like, that's not the worst deal I've heard? I mean, because if I would listen, if
I
you,
wish.
I had a chick
If you're
offer me a bracelet for a McDouble once.
No, I'd fucking hook it up.
oh damn,
Yeah.
slide one
Yeah.
bracelet.
Was not a good. It was like a homemade bracelet.
Got a homemade bracelet.
Didn't even have my name on it, Jake. Like if you want a free, you got to go above and beyond.
Yeah, but like if I'm getting homemade bracelets with my name on it from random strangers, I'm fucking concerned.
Well, I got a name tag on.
Yeah, I guess she's gonna sit there and like craft.
Yeah, she was craft them in there anyway.
Oh, actually? Oh, I thought she was coming there like trying to sell them. I'll give you this like.
No,
Yeah, that's
she
a
was
McDouble.
a homeless lady making bracelets in
Oh
McDonald's.
shit!
There was like,
It's like one of those trade up challenges. Like, you make a bracelet, get a McDouble, sell the McDouble this, build up
Yeah.
to a car, and then you get a house.
yeah, dude, I swear to God,
Buddy, what are you trading McDouble for?
I don't fucking
Like
know.
even a fresh McDouble, like you got to rush to find someone.
Yeah.
Please give me your watch.
it just came up.
Give me your car.
I'll go get your fries.
How fresh is it? How fresh is that McDouble? Here's my Mercedes.
Trade the McDouble for an empty bag, then you take that bag, go to rob somebody's house, keep your hand in that bag. I'm taking everything. They won't question it, and it's yours.
Yeah.
Use that stuff to trade.
4-step trade up. You went from bracelet to McDouble to robbery.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's all it is.
That's
Depends on who you're
Get
robbing.
rich
You can get some
quick.
nice stuff.
Me with my 100% off coupon. Dude, there was they don't live there anymore, but we had neighbors and they had like, I don't know, they had a fucking bunch of kids, bro. I just remember that. There was always kids just playing in the driveway, and this little girl I was going to the gym one time, and all of a sudden, I just get run out, I get touched on the back, I turned around, this girl's like, I'm selling bracelets. Do you want a bracelet? And then I was like, okay, how much? She's like $2 each, and I was like, tough bar. No, I'm just kidding. I was like,
think I'm made of cash?
oh, Rick, you know what this economy is? Like, I start giving her a whole rundown.
You want a week's pay for this bracelet?
But I was like, oh, okay. So I fucking, she's like $2 each. I'm like, I just gave her a $5. I was like, okay. And then, she lets me pick the two. So I go, I back out of the driveway. She sees my dad come out, go to my dad. This girl's smart. Listen, for this little girl,
Saleswoman.
she's smart. She knew what she was doing. Waited for my sister to pull in. She went to her.
Oh.
This girl, and then no one's gonna ask for $1 back because they're like, you know what I mean? No one's gonna be like, because everyone was just handing her $5 and then being like, just keep the. I'm not kidding. It's not that deep. Cool thing, this little girl also came 3 days in a row after, and I couldn't say no every time because it was like I knew what she was doing, and I was like, hold on. And I was running in the house to get change. Like I was like, where? And then I'm like, Faith, you have $2? She's like, why? I'm like, the little girl's back. She's saying she's selling fucking bracelets. She's selling, you know what I mean?
She's like the tax collector. You can't say no.
Yeah, I couldn't say no to her because she was like, do you want a bracelet? And I'm not gonna say no. Like I'll be like, oh, and I was wearing them every time. I was like, I got it. You still see I'm wearing them. Like, you know what I mean? I care. You know what I mean?
Should have looked her in the eyes and said, "You've got enough of my fucking money for these shitty bracelets."
I'm out here spending $25 a fucking week on bracelets to keep this girl's company afloat.
Oh, hell no. I remember when bracelets were a huge phase. Like the I Heart Boobies bracelets.
Do you remember the ones? They were like. They had shapes. They'd be like, some would be dinosaurs, some would be like a guitar. Wait. Silly band.
Yes.
Pull those up. Silly bands.
And you
bro.
take them off and they
that.
form their shape, but you put them on, there's a bracelet.
Dude, I remember a girl had a fucking whole. I thought it was a cast. I thought it was a cast, bro. What the fuck?
The more you had, the cooler you were.
Yeah. This girl had her whole forearm just covered, and it was thick. Like this thing had to weigh 5 extra pounds on her. You
Dude,
know?
that kid's flexing.
like
I was one of these.
you were, yeah.
I was huge in these.
Yeah. See, I remember that was the biggest. And if one snapped, it'd be crushed. Somewhere.
Look at that fucking kid.
Look at that kid. Yeah.
He's fucking flexing hard,
Look.
dude.
That's the equivalent of like, you know how like
3 Rolexes.
Deion Sanders kid shows his watch. These kids were doing. Deion Sanders kid got it from these guys.
It's like fucking Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy would do that shit.
They had like scented ones and they had the tie-dye ones.
Yeah, they had a bunch.
Yo,
Could you
I would
imagine
still
like
go hard
smell
for
my
these.
forearm?
Smell my.
Smell my forearm
Smell
right
it.
now.
It's peaches.
Are you fucking kidding me? Smell this cactus.
Smells like cactus. Whatever.
You know what cactus smells like,
I don't
kid.
know, bro.
You wouldn't sell one of your organs for a SpongeBob fucking silly band right now, guys?
$3.95.
No.
What?
Dude, my organs are like still worth something.
Mine aren't.
Give me like a handsome Squidward one and I'm down.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Dude, I had the.
Is that Harambe?
Is it?
No, it's just a gorilla.
Oh, I was gonna say. Can you imagine if they did though? Because that was before.
I mean, you could say it is. It's a fucking girl.
You could, yeah.
Oh, what's your bracelet, man? Full grown adult? It's Harambe.
When the world went to shit.
Yeah, they really fucked it up.
Perfect for you.
Hey, I need this tool.
I need this one.
Yeah, you gotta get forklift silly bends you just give out after each podcast.
Yeah.
They just smell like WD-40.
We soak them.
Spraying them down behind the shed.
I reach my hand in the WD-40. And I'm like, here you go.
Before you go.
Yeah. Here you go, man. Yeah, bro. I had the Jeff Hardy. Like, I don't know if like I had
The
them.
armbands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, one time I already told this story before, but I was one time walking around my campground, and this is so funny, and the people that we were camping with are like asking my grand. They're like, "Oh my God, that's so sad that Jake broke both of his arms." Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. He's still going fishing. Like that's wild.
Oh, dude,
my
what a
God.
little.
And they're like, he didn't break his arms. And they're like, that's just, the thing that he likes or something. They didn't even know what to say. This was last week.
Be some like
I'm joking.
some like office style meme. It's just like you walking by, cuts to them having the conversation, cuts back as you doing like his intro, like
Yeah, I'm fucking
like oh, never mind, they're good. Yeah, literally.
they're like, why does Jake do that on his break?
just goes in the parking lot and goes hard as fuck.
I had the Rey Mysterio mask.
It's not even his 15 yet. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I had the fucking Rey Mysterio masks.
Oh hell yeah.
Those are sick.
I never had those. I had like the WWE belt. I had a lot of the John Cena stuff, man.
I had
those
that-
were good times.
I had like a heavyweight belt, and every time, whoever was the champion at that time, we'd hockey tape. Just hockey tape over it, write the name.
Yeah,
down. That's what we
yeah,
would do.
yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember, I don't know why as a kid, like, I just remember during this time, I don't remember a lot, but I remember, like, for some reason, Chris Jericho was, like, the enemy.
Yeah.
And we were pissed when he won the belt.
Yeah,
like, I
fuck
remember me and my
Jericho.
siblings were like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were
Chris doesn't deserve that shit.
like, how are you going to take it from Cena like that, motherfucker?
Fuck you, Chris.
Yeah. And then like The Rock came back recently, seeing that he was
Yeah, I saw
back on
that.
SmackDown or some
Yeah.
shit. He's always. I mean, I guess you're always involved. You ever listen to those podcasts with those fucking wrestlers?
No.
Like, bro, the fucking The Undertaker, he was on the road for like almost 300 days out of the year.
Really?
Yeah,
Just week to week to week on.
they said they because they film like, you know, Raw and the SmackDown and whatever the fuck. There's another one I think. AEW or something like that.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
Like that, yeah.
But like in between those, they would say they actually wrestled during the like every day during the week, because just because you have the Monday Night Raw shit and that shit, like the Tuesday and like the Thursdays, they'd still be wrestling. It's just not filmed.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro, it's insane. I was like listening to all this shit. It was actually wild.
It's like constant sparring essentially for like their business,
Like, bro, you're just getting tossed around.
for 300
Just
days
throw.
all the time.
Well, I mean, I was listening to the one with the Undertaker. He talked about how he broke his fucking orbital bone, dude.
Yeah, I heard about that. I
Yeah,
did
bro,
hear
and he had to
about
have a
that.
screen put back so it holds his eye in place.
Yeah.
I also seen a video of him recently trying to step up to a shark. It was wild.
He's going after his wife.
It was going after his wife, and he was like, right away, he was like, "I'll fucking
Fucking beat the
whatever."
shit out of the shark.
Whatever
There
his
was
name
another one with two wrestlers back in the 90s, like late 90s, early thousands or something, where they had like a cage match and one of the wrestlers actually tried to kill the other wrestler. Like he ended his career off of this cage match.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember the names
Can we?
of them.
We try to search that up. What did how do we
Like,
search
why
that
was
up?
he
I
trying
would
to
just
kill
look
this
up
dude?
like cage match career ender.
Cage match career ender.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd know it if you seen it?
Yeah, if I saw it, I
Yeah.
know instantly. Yeah.
Because like there's are some that like Jeff Hardy would just like jump from ladders. Like, you remember that shit? Or you
Yeah.
just jump from the top of a cage.
Ladder match for custody of Daniel.
Yo, do you remember that? That was actually insane.
I never watched wrestling.
That was insane.
I was like outside and I had like friends, so I didn't
Oh,
need to do
okay.
that.
It's gotta be. No, not. Yeah, it was like super old.
Do you remember the year?
Like 90s. It would have been like 90s, yeah. It was like when Raw's War was on, like the old stuff.
I'm trying to even see. Oh. 1992 Royal Rumble. This is also wild. Let's fucking get 30 dudes in there.
Yeah, it was just like some dude. He wrestled for a while and then basically, yeah, he got shunned from the WWE after a few things. He was just reckless. Like, he ended a few wrestlers' careers. He was like super aggressive. So when they'd use like the barbed wire bats and stuff, he would actually hit them with it occasionally and actually like do damage to them, where they'd actually have to go to the hospital for like skull fractures and other stuff.
Dude, you'd hear a lot of like wrestlers say that. Like if wrestlers weren't expecting to get suplexed and you did, they get pissed after.
Yeah.
Like I remember Ric Flair, I think, talked about that. I think he got suplexed by some guy in the beginning of his career, and he wasn't expecting. Like usually they give you the heads up. Like there's a way that they're talking, right? Like
Yeah.
obviously we wouldn't know, but you're usually supposed to. I guess you're supposed to give someone the heads up if you're gonna drop them on their neck, and he didn't. And I guess right after that match, they went right into the locker room, and I guess he beat the brakes off of him. Bro.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's like, bro, you suplexed me for fuck's sakes, and didn't give me the heads up.
Not very cash.
I mean, Kurt Angle. I mean, Kurt Angle was a WWE star, but he won the Olympics with a broken
Yeah.
fucking neck, dude.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah, insane. Olympic gold medalist with a broken neck.
That dude also fought in WrestleMania, broken neck.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Bro, just take some time off.
Yeah, literally.
bro, that's insane. Just fighting with a broken fucking neck. You even hear like a lot of people like that. Like I heard like one time, Manny Pacquiao was when he fought Floyd. I guess he tore his shoulder like during camp or some shit like that. It's like all those ones where it's like you don't feel 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you still go in there and you try. I guess like you can't say anything because those guys just think they're like they didn't think you're invincible. I mean, I guess that when you're that high up in the game like that, I guess you
Yeah.
probably would feel invincible. But it's like,
Yeah,
fuck,
they're
dude,
fucking-
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wrestling's also just a wild sport.
Yeah. It's
Like I
nuts.
mean, I'm not talking about even like the WWE stuff. I'm talking about like actual amateur wrestling where you just get
What are
like,
you saying?
tossed.
Yeah.
Saying it's not real?
Oh my God! Stop it! I'm not saying that.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong? I know you're a real.
I thought you were a
wrestling fan.
believer, bro.
But it's like all like, bro. It's
John Cena didn't die for this.
John Cena didn't die. John
I'd be
Cena-
fucking concerned.
Dude,
for a
I
second.
remember
was like,
someone
what
was
do you
like, "Do you remember?"
What do you mean?
Someone was like, "Do you remember when John Cena dropped the whole rap album?" I'm like, "He dropped the whole album? I didn't
Yeah.
even remember this."
Insane. He used to say some crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he started doing movies, and they were like, "Oh, ignore whatever he was rapping on."
Dial it back.
They threw that right in the gutter.
Yeah. No one said anything about Cena,
no,
bro.
absolutely not.
Can't see me.
Yeah, I was
No.
gonna say, what can you say about the guy when you don't even know what he looks like?
Yeah, I love those memes of him.
Yeah.
Like where it's like
Yeah.
literally, bro, I met John Cena.
You didn't take a picture with him?
Yeah. Those memes are funny, man.
Bro, there's one that's a prank call of John Cena.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where
bro.
it's like the girl who answers, and he's like,
Can you search that up?
"This Sunday,
Prank call John
in a
Cena.
spit swapping makeout match, The Undertaker,
Taker.
John Cena."
Have
She's
you ever
like,
heard
"I'm not
this?
fucking watching
Dude,
it."
this is hilarious.
It's the.
I think it's this.
Yeah, this
literally, I
one.
think
Yeah.
it's this one.
Yeah.
It's so funny. He ends up pissing this girl
Oh,
off.
yeah. Ma'am, do you support our veterans at war by chance? She's like, yeah, I do. Yeah, like my husband's a veteran. Well, his badge number, John Cena.
Is volume not up on TV or am I just?
Oh, shit. Was
it's
that
the ad.
Wonder Bread earrings?
Yeah, they're I want them so bad.
That's kind of sick.
Right?
What the fuck?
Check it out.
Hello?
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what?
Ready for this Sunday night when WWE champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super Series. Right now you can order this awesome pay-per-view for just $59.99.
I'm sorry, no, there is not any chance in hell that we're ever going to have wrestling in this house again. But thank you, but no. Have a good day.
Why
It's
did she say
progressive.
again? What
I
happened
don't. Yeah,
the first
pause
time?
it for. Hold on, pause it for a second. That is a good point. What the fuck happened the 1st
We're
time you
never
went
having wrestling again. Get off my phone. Like, what
But
the
just
fuck
watch it
happened?
because she progressively gets pissed. Like it's
They
just-
called her back?
dude. It's like 5 minutes. Keep watching it. It's fucking hilarious. I remember
This
when this
lady
first
alone.
came
They
out.
harass this woman.
Goodbye to anyone standing John Cena's way. He takes on 6 men in a shoots and ladders match. Order now and take $10 with the low price of just $49.99.
Sir, you guys have called me, and as I mentioned before, we're not ordering this, so please stop calling my house. Thank you and goodbye. Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Champ?
Who?
Champ? Is Champ there?
Who is Champ?
That question mark!
She asked for it. She asked who the champ is.
Sir?
Taking the
Please
shame.
quit calling my house.
The Undertaker.
Quit calling me.
CM Punk and even Triple H and the Big Show in a spit swap. WWE Super Slam.
Hello? Can you Super Slam. Sirens or whatever that is? Can you knock it off for 5 seconds? Not interested. Stop calling my fucking house. Hello?
I'm watching you.
Excuse me?
That's exactly what the Undertaker told John. Will he be able to take the match?
I love this. I haven't seen this in a while.
So good.
Stop calling my house before I tear you. You pieces.
The ladders.
One more, please.
Yeah.
This one's. I think this one's a good one.
I swear to Jesus, if this is those wrestling folks again.
Okay, good morning. Hi, I'm just calling this morning to ask if you're a supporter of the United States military.
Oh my God, I apologize. We've been sitting calls all morning. I apologize. And yes,
Fantastic.
yes, I am.
Great. Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
Absolutely.
Good. Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
It just gets cheaper every time they call.
It does it cheaper every time they call.
Can't believe this is all in the same morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop answering the phone.
I swear I'm about to call the police.
Hello. You have a collect call from. Will you accept the charges?
Another. Listen, stop calling. It's listening not your strong suit. It's pretty sure it's you're beaten down, burning, good slam, and listen. I don't want it. It won't happen. It's never going to repeat again. It won't be allowed in
I like the hint of this theme.
Yeah.
wrestling here in this house. We are going through closets and taking out t-shirts and burning them and calling the police and telling you that you're harassing me. Stop it now. I am calling the police. Good luck to you. Have a nice day. Yourself.
Hold on. Marie, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show.
Yeah,
On Z101
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually think it was a radio show that kept calling her.
Please do her one more time. Okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that though as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super old. Yeah,
It
she's
is.
9 years old.
Yeah. But I remember that. I remember it's like weird. It's only John Cena and Stone Cold Steve Austin I used to get hyped for. Remember his fucking
Yeah.
Stone Colds?
Yep.
The glass breaks. No.
I like DX, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels there.
Yeah.
When they had their
the
shit
X
there,
generation
yeah.
or whatever it is. Yeah, that was wild. They were like kids were just around school like, oh, like
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, literally John Cena's moves used to be the FU and the STFU.
yeah, bro.
And now he changed it all.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I think like
Dude,
his
wrestling was
one
kinda
move
wild.
is like social justice now or some shit. Like it's completely changed. He goes like it's all very PG now. Like there's no more.
I think they had to.
Yeah.
Because like I mean they were doing some wild shit.
Yeah, they were doing crazy
It's
shit.
like when
Like they're
Shawn Michaels
literally-
kicked that one dude. I just kicked Stan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like both of them, their thing was suck it. Like everywhere they went, all over the arena, you just see suck it everywhere. Like imagine
Dude, you
that.
would like wasn't at one point like Randy Orton was just like having a fucking affair? Like that was one of
Yeah.
the fucking storylines
Yeah.
that like kids were like, yeah, like
Yeah.
woo,
Yeah.
fuck your wife.
He was cheating on his wife, who is the daughter of Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
So like
that's
he's
right.
cheating on the owner's wife or cheating on the owner's daughter.
Yeah, he
Like,
was. No, he was.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was on board for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone was like, throw that guy through the fucking light. Like,
Yeah.
you know, throw him through the
Yeah.
light. Yeah, like, you know how cool it is to see a kid on like a dad's shoulders, and especially when like the divas come out. Especially now, they're like dressed a little. I mean, they're still kind of dressed a little differently, but back then, like it was like they were pretty much in fucking nothing.
Nothing.
And then like the kids like. Woo! Like
Yeah.
you just see the kid stand like
Yeah.
yeah. Or then you would have the opposite like kid like oh the girls are fighting. Like,
Yeah.
you would have that kid get him off the stage. I want to see Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Shirtless dudes.
And I want, bro. It's like Randy Orton too. That guy's been in the fucking game for a minute, bro. I
Yep.
feel like that guy's like he's still doing it, dude.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Oh
still in
my
it, bro.
God.
Insane. That dude's been in it for like 20 something years, like 29
it's,
years.
20. Yeah, he's been there since I was a kid.
Get a job, bro.
Get a
You get a job. Can you imagine that 29 years just on the road?
No. Hell no.
Where you're home for like maybe 2 months. Maybe.
I
And
need a
that's spread
break.
out throughout the fucking year.
Makes sense why some of them will disappear for a little bit and then come back.
I mean, you kind of have to, bro.
Yeah.
At some point, you got to go see your fucking... You got to go have a life.
Everything, yeah.
You
Like,
can't just be... I mean, some people... I mean, Hulk Hogan talked about how he'd fucking fly from... he'd go fight in Japan and come back for the same day. which is insane to think about. He's like, I gotta go wrestle.
Yeah, that's
now.
nuts.
Gotta go
they
get
make
jet
good
lag.
money?
Who, him?
Wrestlers? I mean, I'm sure the top wrestlers make
I mean,
decent money.
I'm gonna imagine though, like in the
Mostly
beginning,
merch deals.
That's
it's
what I was
probably
thinking,
merch
a lot
deals.
of merch, yeah.
I mean, that's
products,
how like probably Hulk Hogan
sponsorships.
got his shit. Like he was known as the guy who had like all the like the yellow shirt and like he ripped it off.
Yeah.
Like, that was like his whole fucking thing, dude.
It's just so different now, right? Because like when we were kids watching this stuff, they could only sell themselves.
Yeah.
Like that was how they made their money, was by selling themselves. Nowadays they can be marketable, so it's how marketable you are to like the audience that
Yeah.
you're involved in. If they're involved with the children, then like that's why it seems like they've gone the route a lot. Is
Well, that and they probably had to fix some things. Like I mean, they had fucking wrestlers literally like. They're like, dude, I think my shoulder's out of place. And they're
Yeah,
like, they won't do that now. They have like a union. Like
Yeah.
they're like, okay, you
Yes,
can't
yeah,
fucking,
literally, like,
bro,
no.
you can't go. You're injured.
Yes.
Like that would
Yeah.
happen now. Like, bro,
where
they- like,
before it was like fired or fight. Like
well, yeah, bro. Ric Flair used to talk about his shit. He would, after his fights, he would announce, we're going to be at this bar this time. Women, come down. Don't bring your husbands or boyfriends. Come down here. That's what all he would say. Brody would fucking slam back near, party all night, wake up in the morning, work out. He's like, you had to work out. You had to, Nature Boy got to work out. You know what I mean? And then he's fucking out here. Was wrestling New City every night, different bar. He said they would always fight after too, because all the guys wanted to fight the wrestlers all the time. But then you forget, like, because probably back then they probably got a lot of shit talking to them, especially because if you're like just a road wrestler, like you're probably making like what $50 a match, maybe $75, maybe even $100 a match. But it's like you go to this bar after, it's like, oh, I could beat up this wrestler, and then you forget all he does is throw grown other men around all day.
Yeah.
And then when probably gets a hold of you. I couldn't imagine, like, even like Ric Flair back in the day. Couldn't imagine if that guy got a fucking hold of you. That Kurt Angle's arms are like fucking 19 inches.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
He's also like, he's like a lot of these guys are trained differently, right? Like going into the WWE, obviously they have different things that they train for, but like being an Olympic professional wrestler is like
Insane.
you already have a one up on everybody by default. I feel like just being in there, like you're already probably by default one of the greatest, because not many people I feel like can do that or have done that.
But I also feel like it's kind of wild where like, because these, especially in like the WWE and shit, they're creating like a storyline essentially.
Yeah.
So it's like it must be wild being like, okay, this person has to win or whatever, and then it's like early on in the match, like my knee's blown out. Like, you know what I mean? My knee is now in
You
the...
want to lose custody of your son? Like, get out there.
When they had, who was it? Rey Mysterio and somebody else, and Eddie.
Custody
uh,
of
They were
Dominic.
fighting for custody.
Custody.
Dominic, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that
the
shit was
only
crazy.
WWE thing I've ever seen was watching Rey Mysterio and Dominic fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was this past WrestleMania. I think we watched it or something like that, or
And
whatever.
they
They fought.
I saw it all over Instagram.
'Cause he was disrespectful towards his mother.
Yeah.
So Rey Mysterio beat his ass.
Sometimes you gotta have Rey Mysterio beat his son's ass in the ring. That's literally what are you gonna do? That's literally the cards you were dealt.
Yep.
You gotta let your dad beat your ass out there. That's how it is.
That's just how it is.
His son probably wrestles, right?
Who?
His son is probably like
His
Yeah,
son is
him,
like
yeah.
a top wrestler now.
Yeah.
Yeah. They fought like this WrestleMania. I think he's been in it for a bit. I mean, our buddy Drake follows it a lot.
Yeah.
Like our one buddy Drake is like heavy into it. He'll be like, "We're having WrestleMania, or there's a Royal Rumble, or fucking I forget all of them. I don't know. I know there's like some of them are like crazy. I do remember SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Yeah, you can't forget
Yeah,
that.
cage match. The cage matches were wild.
Cage matches were nuts.
That or like the fucking what is it? The money grab, like where you had
Money
the
in the
ladders.
Bank or
Money in
whatever,
the Bank.
yeah.
That's what it was called, bruh. They had creative names for him. I'll
Man.
give them that. They had some creative names.
I remember because I used to play those games, like the video games, religiously as well, like SmackDown vs. Raw.
Yeah,
Those games were crazy good.
dude. I think I had it on. I thought I had it on the fucking DS, dude.
Oh,
Remember I had it on the fucking DS, dude. And I thought that was so sick.
you just hop on the text chat after and talk shit to
Yeah.
everybody.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Trash.
Sending it to the void.
yeah,
You're a
literally.
disgrace to Rey Mysterio's legacy.
That's how we all need to chat. We need to all get DSs again and chat through that way.
Text through that.
Text through that. You could draw. Remember, you could draw
Bro.
out a fucking
Yeah, you could
pencil.
do
Bro, remember
Yeah.
bring like a device to school day?
Oh
my
yeah.
God. Everyone bringing their DS. If you didn't bring your DS, you're like a loser.
Yeah, you're like, bro, what
If
the
you're
fuck?
not in the
You're like,
Picto
bro,
chat, you're not in the Picto chat, idiot.
You have to get the slot. You know? Oh, buddy, you don't have your DS? My mom doesn't let me bring it out.
Yeah.
She doesn't want me to break it.
Idiot.
I have to leave it charged on the counter. Can't bring it to my room.
And then you lose the pen and life was fucking over.
But
Yeah.
I
You
just
Ever
used
lost
my
the 10
finger.
years? No, it wasn't the same. I had stubby ass fingers.
Yeah, it wasn't the same as a kid.
couldn't, like,
if
the
you didn't have,
stylus
if
was so
everyone
nice.
else was using the pencil and you didn't have the pencil, because people were sending each other drawings.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I can't draw.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
like, I
draw
can't-
regardless. It didn't change much.
I can't draw. Fuck. God damn it.
Pixel chat was sick.
PictoChat was sick. PictoChat was sick. That was at its time.
Yeah.
And then it moved to like what? Think about it for like our generation.
Like
it went from
BBM.
like PictoChat to like Kick. Like, and then Kick was like the first, because if you didn't have a phone, you had to message people.
Yeah.
And like sometimes people didn't have Facebook at our age. Weirdly, they didn't. I felt like I didn't get Facebook till like later.
I've asked you this 1,000. Did you use MSN?
No,
Did you use Hotmail MSN? Bro,
no.
did you use Hotmail MSN?
Oh, I was on MSN every day.
Oh!
I was like 6, 7 years old. On
God,
MSN.
I loved
That was the
MSN, bro.
heydays.
MSN
There
was
was
where it was
nothing
at.
better.
Oh, there was Facebook before Facebook. For people like us.
They had
the
like
younger.
animated emotes you could send to people too that would just go on their screen. It would go all over. It was,
It was
really
so cool.
It was
God.
really fucking cool.
And all you needed was a Hotmail email.
Like picture Messenger, but better.
Better.
Like a platform solely for like you would literally click it, it would load in. You could do like cool things with your name, cool profile pictures, and you just had a whole list of your friends online, away, whatever they were doing. You could literally see because a bunch of them when we were kids would be like, oh, like at the park with, and it would say the friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
I
oh, I
remember
fucking know
that,
that
bro.
park. I'd hop right off MSN and go down there, and we'd meet up, and I'd see them, and then we'd all
Saw
hang
you
out.
at MSN, bro.
Yeah, literally be like, oh, so I saw you on it. Yeah, and
That's where I developed my game. Didn't have to change much since then.
Bro, it's even like that with like Snapchat now, because people can just be like, I'm at this bar.
yeah,
And people are like, oh shit, so and so's at that bar.
exactly, yeah.
Then it gets like fucking weird when like people are just showing up. 'Cause then it's
Hey.
like, bro, did you just fucking.
I have my location off, so nobody
That's
can find
fair.
Me, yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah,
I
no,
shared
have
it
my-
with 2 people on Earth.
I don't trust people.
It's
enough
Jake?
for that.
And my mom.
No, that's good. Yeah,
I
I
have-
do the same like that, but
Bro, I had one.
not
like,
the general population. Hell no.
Yeah, no.
No.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I one time had it on, and this guy, he messaged me and he said, "Hey, where are you right now?" And I forget what I told him. I told him some fucking place, wasn't there? But he goes, "No, you're not. You're over here." And I was like, "Right,
Shit.
dude." As soon as he sent it to me, I didn't even answer him back. I went, "Shut that off,
Yeah,
real
instantly,
fucking fast."
yeah,
I was like,
fuck
"That's
no.
fucking weird. Don't be looking at where I'm at,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
That's weird as fuck." Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck people.
Unless
are
it's
up
like,
to.
you know, whatever. Like it could be anybody else. Like if someone was like, "Hey, where are you?" I'm like, I don't really mind telling people. I just don't know why. I was like, bro, that's weird. Don't
Yeah.
fucking
Don't check up on me like that.
Yeah,
check up
no,
on me like
why are
that.
you keeping tabs?
yeah, like bro.
Why do you want to know where I'm at?
And it's not like I was like boys with this guy.
No,
Like that's what I
even
mean. That's
weirder.
even weirder, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what I mean. If it was my buddy, I'd be like, "Buddy, fuck off! What are you looking at me for?" I'd
Yeah,
be like, "Bro, I don't
no.
even know you. What the fuck you?
Yeah.
Why are you
Nah, hell
fucking?
no.
Yeah,
I would not trust that at all.
bro. I was listening to a podcast today, and this person was like, they answer calls. So like it'll be like they answer calls, and then they give them like their advice.
Is it the gecko dude?
No,
Oh,
not
I
that
love
dude,
that
but that
fucking
guy.
guy.
That guy is good.
I
He
love
does.
that
He has a
guy.
great
Green dude?
Yeah, he has a
Yeah,
great podcast. No,
yeah.
it's Stavros.
Okay.
He's a comedian. He's actually funny as fuck, but he's also smart as fuck. So it's funny because he could like shit on somebody's whole argument and then be like, "Okay, this is what I actually would give you though." So the one girl called, and the reason I'm saying that is because of the location thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Is because this girl was like, well, you know, her dilemma was she got a tattoo from this guy. This guy ended up like hitting her up or whatever. And she decided like, oh no, like I'm not into this. And then randomly she would like post on where she was at, and then this dude would just show up. And then she was like, I don't know what to do. And, you know, he's a really good tattoo artist. And he's like, listen, lady. Because, like, she was like, I'm in the middle of, like, he's like, if you're in the middle of, like, Wyoming, I'm pretty sure you'll find another tattoo artist. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just block the guy.
Yeah,
They're
get
like,
rid of
block the
that.
guy. Like, that's weird behavior. Unless this tattoo is like, you look at it every time, you're like, I can never let anybody else tattoo me. I need this guy specifically to tattoo me now. It's like, no, you should just block that person.
Yeah. No, get rid of that. That's dangerous.
But I hear like it's weird because like that guy I think he runs a good podcast where he talks to the people for an hour, and then he has him and his guests will like answer these people's calls.
That's cool.
Which I think is actually pretty cool. It's a pretty
That's really
sick
cool.
form of podcasting. But it's like,
That's weird.
a lot of them are that situation though. It's like, well, this person like, you know, maybe we went on 1 or 2 dates and now like they just keep showing up. It's like, okay, you block. It's like, but I don't want to block to be rude. It's like, that's not being rude. That's not being
Just
rude.
set
We
your
should set up a
boundaries as a
landline.
human.
We should.
Let's set up a
That
landline
would
in
be
here.
cool.
Yeah.
That would be really
Just
cool.
call in whenever.
Yeah.
Give
that'd
us
be
your
so
problems.
cool.
And listen, give us your medical problems because, again, we saw
I'm
piss.
a doctor.
Stressed.
True. Yeah, stress. That's it.
Stress.
4 to 6 months for a femur.
I'll sign that.
I can figure out the rest.
We're on the fucking ball today.
Between those two things, I can figure out the rest.
yeah.
Yeah. Broke
But
your hand. Must have been stress.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta chill out.
Bro, you need to chill. Stop punching holes in your wall. Like, relax.
But it's in the shape of a heart. I made it for you, April.
Yeah. Kyle, no.
Stop sipping your fucking monster.
Dude, stop punching these holes, man. I don't
Do it
want-
because I love you, April. Fuck! Punches a hole in the wall.
Goes for round 2.
April, can't you see my love? Fuck.
This is why I love you. Now watch John Cena in the spit swapping match.
Yeah, man, but it's like, yeah, at that point you just block them. Like that's not even you being rude. That's just safety.
That's
Like,
safety.
that's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
full-blown
Why are you
safety.
so
What if you've been in a committed relationship with that person for more than 3 years?
Oh dear.
But like,
That's just stemming from something else now. Let's see.
if you feel threatened by that, still, I'd still block.
Yeah.
Because if you're out after 3 years and feel threatened, I'd be.
What if
Gone.
they know where you sleep?
I'm moving. It's your house now. I don't fucking care. Like,
I mean, there's definitely
you can know where I sleep. It's your house now.
I'm gone.
I'm out.
I no longer live at that residence. You just don't. You leave all your stuff there. Don't show up for 4 months. Just don't show up for 4 months,
100%.
and then you just show back up, and then you just slowly integrate back into your life.
Yeah, literally.
And then
You slowly work back into real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you only show your face outside the house a little bit. You know, you wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
Keep your head down.
All times.
Yeah, all times, yeah.
Gated community with the shiesty mask on.
You're like cutting the grass. Hey, Dale.
Gotta wave to your neighbors. I'm like, I wonder why Carter's wearing that mask.
the fuck is he planning?
Yeah,
And the black Air Forces? Oh my god.
yeah. Fucking allergies.
It's like 80 out.
It's the pollen, man. I can't stand it, bro. It's snowing.
Yeah. It's my Bonnie Glava. Whatever the fuck that is. Bonnie
I don't know.
I think
What is it
that's
called?
what it's called, right?
Balaclava.
Bonnie Clava, whatever.
Balaclava.
I call it something.
Bonnie Clotta.
Bonnie Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, man. I don't know. Fuck. We should probably look at what you've done since then.
Yeah.
Your work.
Show us your work.
Tell us what's the difference between what have you learned since last time to now?
So I guess last time I remember I was telling you guys I was working on a lot of stills and wanted to get into transitioning into like more video style animated with actual character movement, just working more towards music videos and just kind of trying to make small movies, short films like I was working into. I've done a lot of work with it. It's gone from basically being like the characters I'd done for you guys where they do look a little bit more realistic, but it's always the same face shape, so there's no detail in it really outside of just how I add like facial hair or whatever else, like defining features about the person.
Right.
Where now with what I've done, I can make it so it'll showcase everything, so like all the jawline, how their lips are, like I can make each character look like a cartoon version of themselves. So the facial hair now has a lot more realism to it, and like it just looks a lot more like the actual character would be, where instead of just having a base structure and just adding hair, piercings, tattoos, like the defining things that would make it what it is, it's kind of all wiped out now. I kind of went a whole different route where I'm trying to actually get each niche detail of the people, so how their eyebrows may like raise up, or not like how they animate or move in real life, but mostly how just their face would be,
How it looks.
yeah, so like their cheekbones, like just how detailed their face actually is to get a spot on to that. And then with doing that, I've gone new like hair, it's like a whole different program that I've been using now too, so there's like a add-on in it where you can now do different like hair particles. I have a video for it. So yeah, with the new programs, it just allows me to have a lot more variation with everything I do, just from the hairstyles to matching them, making them actually look fitting onto the bodies now. I've just kind of, like, it's a whole different program, like I said, so now I've added another one into the mix. It's called Daz. It's just like a design studio. It's basically the same thing that you would use for base models for video games. So it gives you the base model character. You can like adjust the cheekbones. You can adjust a bunch of different things. And then when I put it into my other programs, I have a couple different videos here to kind of show it, like the hair there. You can see it getting molded and put into place. And then you do the little bangs, piece it all together, and that's what they look like now.
Damn.
So that's a short that I've been working on. I'm just kind of in the time right now. I'm not doing a bunch of client projects. My computer got busted. Well, not really busted, but it's just been going to shit. So I've been building, old, yeah. It's outdated. It needs to be upgraded. So I've been upgrading that piece by piece over the last few months while I've been working these 2 jobs and everything. And then over that time, it's been just a lot of passion projects and trying to build, like I said last time with you guys, like my brand and just kind of building something for myself to show more of an actual portfolio. Still the same process, still the same thing in play. Just right now, it's mostly focused on taking care of myself. Not stretching myself too thin because I already kind of am. So it's nice to be able to just do the 2 jobs, come home, and when I feel like it, just do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. If I don't want to spend so much time on it, I don't have to. It's not that I'm unmotivated or anything. It's a really nice balance because I know I don't have the time for it right now. And unfortunately, like things, I obviously have to take care of certain things before other ones. But the only reason I'm doing this is to just make myself better. So like doing this just to go through it right now, go through the motions, get what I need out of it, and then I'll be able to put more into what I want to do as a profession.
Right.
So in that time being, I've done a lot of things that have changed pretty much everything about my approach, how I do every animation, and just how I kind of, I don't know, just approach it going forward. It's
that is sick though.
Like this here, right? Like you got 6 different presets. So when I do the animations now, these were the basics that I started with, as you see, like the face rig, test expressions, as samples to show people. Now, what I've gone to is 52.
Oh.
So there's 52 total expressions that they can make, whether it be like mad, sad, whatever. And the craziest part about it is I can click between them, and I could click on one, rig it, and then I can go a certain amount of frames, click on the next motion I want them to have. It'll frame that, and then it'll do it so like they'll go from like aggressive back to like calm, and it'll do it in a proper time frame. So I've made not only face animations possible now with eye movements and everything else. I've made it so I can rig my face and just hold my phone and just move around, and it'll match what I do with my face.
Oh, cool.
Hence
That
why
is fucking sick.
so now I'm trying to get into the animated music video portion where I can now actually rap the lyrics with my creations, or just do short videos where now I
That's
can actually
cool.
have
What the
them
fuck?
talk and voice what I'm trying to say, and then they'll voice everything, and then I would just need to either hire people to do the sound, whatever else, and like the voices, actors, whatever the case may be, do it myself just as like a sample.
I was gonna say, you think you can figure that out yourself?
Yeah. I got that part down. It's just mostly like I'm definitely gonna need a lot of help for it. Like I'm gonna need to talk to people who do like scores, people who are actually in some type of film, whether it be like university students, whatever the case may be, but somebody who at least has a further knowledge with that type of niche, because mine's more animation based, not really behind the scenes like that. So be something I'd definitely look into outsourcing even, or just being taught on. Something I've been interested into. So I really like that. It's helped me just kind of give me unlimited possibilities now.
Yeah.
So I don't really have anything that limits my potential on what I can do. And yes, now I can just match characters' likeness a lot better now. It's the same base program, like I was saying, that you would use in video games to make their characters. So that's how they get a lot of them to talk and do their things. The only thing I'm really looking at now is kind of just getting a motion capture suit. So once I get that, there's another software where it'll do your face and your body. So everything I do, it'll just match.
That's sick.
Nice.
So I can just do that, build a whole video out, and just...
How much does one of those cost? They gotta cost a bit.
They were like $3,800. They're half off now for like ever, basically. So they're like $1,800, $1,700 right now or something like that. So you can do that. You can...
Is that at home in your living room?
Yeah, like I really want to. Like I thought it would be a really cool idea, and then I get like a green screen to pull up, and then I would just stand in front of that and do all my actions there. And then when I walk, you just walk on spot, because it would just mimic it as you're walking.
Yeah, that's sick. Dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
You can literally do it all from your home.
Imagine
Yeah.
an animated forklift certified episode.
Oh,
How sick would that
see, like
be?
something like that could even be done. Because then I would just sit in a smart suit, and I would sit at like my dining table, and then all I would do is it would only record me sitting, floating, basically. So I'd be there, I'd put the character, like I would take that skeleton, I'd make your whole character how you want it to look, like that style,
Yeah.
right? I would take him, put him into that skeleton, he would just sit there like it would, and then I would just map out the hand motions. So like you guys would basically, if we had 2 suits, for example, would be perfect because you could have 2 suits. Both of you could sit here like this wearing those suits, film it, and then you would be able to exactly copy paste your movements into the thing. The only thing you'd have to redo over is the voices. So we would take your voice audio from the podcast or whatever, or you would just record it a few times. So you do the original one, you would record it again, maybe if possible, to do the face motions. Now, if you have the full set, though, it does, like I said, both of those in one. If you don't, there's like workarounds for it. But let's say picture perfect world, you get the 2 suits, you just record it as you would, import it, and then I'd take the character, put him in, and because he's rigged to move with face motions, he would default take on your motions that you would do.
God.
So if you express like this, he would literally express that. So that's
sick.
pretty much what I've been working on. So it's not a lot has been happening, but it's kind of where I want it to be, because I did want to take some time to myself to just figure out where I need to be in life and stability, and then also
You
where
had to put
I
it on a
want
break.
and where I want my career to be as well.
What's this one that she has loaded up here?
This one is just a little. It's just showing a little bit further how, I mean,
You do this for
the
somebody?
animations, yeah. So it's for another clothing company.
Oh no,
For
bro.
yeah.
Fucking love their clothes.
Yeah. So it was another one of those. That was just a little sample of kind of how the quality has changed, like lighting wise and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is a sample to kind of show you guys a breakdown of what actually happened. So this isn't one of my programs. This is the behind the scenes.
So someone's just walking around. This is being.
Yeah. So that was me recording the
Oh, this is
walking.
you.
Yes. And then I put it on the character, and then that's him dressed in the other program. So you notice how it's super weird looking quality-wise? That's the program where I actually make the clothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now this is basically the full raw picture of what I would finish up as an end product now with everything. And then you take the mask off if you wanted to. Obviously, you could tell this is where I'm testing because I didn't do any facial things. I just wanted to test body movement, everything else. So I covered the face.
Right.
So I'd have something to the general eye that would look finished, but to me it's not done really.
I get what you're saying.
It's like a half finished project.
What did you use to do this then?
For this?
Yeah.
So
like, if you didn't have the suit, what did you use?
So it's the same program, but
Yeah.
what you can do is you can record it with your phone still the same way you would with your face.
Yeah.
But the face one, so this program right now, you have to use one to record your face. It's Unreal Engine. Same company that made or Epic Games. Okay. So that's what they use for Fortnite and everything.
Yeah.
So it's their face scan basically. So I have to use their Live Link face thing, and then I have to use a separate one for the body. So it's hard because sometimes they don't want to work together that well.
Yeah.
So that's why you see all of my samples so far are either body movements or face movements. I'm trying to get that mesh between the two where they both balance really well and actually work properly. So that's kind of where I've been in the middle of right now, just trying to figure all that out and navigate through.
Do you think upgrading the computer will help with that, or do you actually genuinely
It's the
think
program itself.
It's the yeah.
So the program itself is tricky.
Okay.
It's nothing other than me needing the time and just
Patience.
working through it. Yeah, just the patience working through it like I've done with everything that I've gone to so far. The biggest thing is the patience is hard because obviously you've seen where I started last time I was here, and then now we've gone to this. So the work itself is a lot heavier, which is a lot more taxing on everything I do.
Right.
So to even load up these projects and do them now, I'm idling a lot. So I'm spending a lot of my time, 20 minutes, 10 minutes of literally just nothing. So I'm just sitting there watching my computer buffer and load and load and load. So I want to upgrade to get a super beefy computer because it's getting annoying. It's like kind of sitting there wanting, it's like you want to do something and you're basically just being ripped off it.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to sit there and I'm like, okay, like I'm going to do this, but I only have 3-4 hours, right, a day. Almost 2 of those hours every time I'm doing it is spent waiting on things. So I get 2 hours to work, 2 hours of waiting, and it's just such an inconsistent workflow that I can't really dive in and actually get invested into it because a lot of my time is spent like, okay, cool, I got this going, everything's flowing, then I go to add this piece into my project, and then everything hangs, and it just completely freezes my computer. So I'm sitting there, and I'm hanging, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like sometimes I'll just wait on it. It'll just hang forever. I'll go take a shower, like 10, 15 minutes. I'll come back. It'll still be hanging. So I'm like, I don't have time for this. Like I have to go to bed. So it's a lot of really wanting to learn and being really eager of the next steps of my career with this and really wanting to pursue it, but just being really time limited. And with the time I have, it's not on my side with the computer. So it's just a really shitty situation kind of.
Kind of at the moment.
Yeah, so that's why, like, with obviously the 2 jobs, like, it sucks because it does take me away from everything, but at the end of the day, like, I try to keep myself level-headed and just remember, like, everything you're doing is for something bigger. Like, you're not giving up something to go and just work 2 jobs to get by. Like, you're doing all of this to make yourself more successful whatever way possible.
I think it's a better way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Right? Because then at least it keeps you motivated to do it.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of good that you didn't give up, man.
No.
Like, a lot of people would. 2 jobs, they give up on the passion. You still don't. That's actually a fucking good thing, man.
The only reason I have it is because I want more liquid to work with. Like, I just want to have more assets.
Yeah.
Like, I remember telling you guys about the table formula I had where I was like, well, I have 2 legs. I have the 1 job. I have the, I have the animations. Well, now I have the animations. If I wanted to pick them up again, I could book clients. They obviously, like I said, they come and go. Like, I'm not guaranteed these clients every single month, whatever. They do come and go. So obviously it's a very situational game to play. So why not go with what's guaranteed? I'm guaranteed these hours at these 2 jobs because they need me there no matter what the situation is. So I'm guaranteed to get X amount of income. So now you have your 3rd leg. You have 1 job guaranteed for 1, 2nd job guaranteed for the 2nd leg. Then you have your animations for the 3rd leg. Now with having that money, being able to support these things, I should be able to take some of that and drop it into an investment or something else where now I have that table being built.
Right.
So as it seems like there's a lot not happening at the moment, like there's no motion happening around me or not much going on. The reason is because I'm trying to be smarter and more formulated so the next time I go around as my new version of this, there's no waiting game. So that's why
pump them out or try it.
Yeah.
At least work.
So that's why, like, you see the one little TikTok there I had of the female where it styled her hair and everything, and it showed like that little couple cuts and everything. I'm trying to build a few TikToks, well, like a little collection of TikToks, little collection of Instagram posts, and just little things of stuff worse, so I can kind of put myself on not a timeline because I don't like to restrict myself to it. I don't want to be like, oh, once a month it's this, once a month it's like, I don't like to bounce between that. I just like it when it feels right. But it's been when something feels right, I have to do the work to launch it. And when I do that work, I'm getting frustrated because I'm getting hung up on idling and waiting and not being able to produce when all I want to do is share my work to the world. And now I'm just stuck in this conundrum of work 2 shifts. So you work at 7 a.m., you go to work, 2 to 10, you work. Then you have 10 to 12. Realistically, you have 2 hours to yourself before you need to go to bed to be up for 6 to work at 7 again. So I'll sacrifice some of that sleep. I'll go to bed at 2 most nights, 1:32, sleep 4.5 hours, 5. But it's not enough time because I can't be consistent. I really like consistency, or I at least like to not be hindered by something that I can't prevent. Like, if it's my own knowledge and I need to figure out the things there, that's completely fine. But at least give me the space to perform that. Let me figure it out myself without having to be hung up on so many things.
Yeah, and you can't. Because it's not quick enough. Because even if the things you are doing and you are rendering it, it's probably like it's
hell,
not happening
bro.
fast enough that that doesn't work.
It is hell.
Yeah,
it is hell.
Yeah.
There's a sample on YouTube. I don't know if you do want to pull it up. It's a city sample on Unreal Engine. It's basically kind of depicts everything that my things are gonna look like going forward.
What's it called?
It's like a city sample of Unreal Engine.
So on YouTube?
Yeah. It'll give you like a little video breakdown. Obviously, mine's going to look different, but it's the same render engine and the same thing. Like I was saying, Epic Games made it's Unreal.
Yeah.
So basically, I remember telling you guys before I use like a Cinema 4D program.
Which one you wanted to click?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, the first one?
Oh, that's the Matrix one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I played that just to see how it would look rendered on the Series X. Really, really good.
Good?
Yeah.
Damn. Which one do you want to click, bud?
Top one.
Top one?
Yeah. That should be good. It should play a sample.
Now, when they start making Unreal Engine 5 games, it's going to be crazy. There's that one. Oh, fuck.
That's what I use for the animations now is 5.
You have 5 for the animation. Oh, that's why it looks so good, dude.
5's out. So now I've been using that. That's what I mean. So now my whole process goes from like, see that?
Oh, wow.
There's... Hold up. Can you go back to the search bar? Sorry. Do city or do Matrix City video, Unreal Engine.
Wait, what?
What is it?
Or you want to search that?
Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
Just Matrix City animation. Unreal Engine, yeah.
The second one there.
The second one, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll look a bit different because this is meant for a video game, so it looks stylized a bit different, but
Yeah, but it's the same pretty much.
yeah, like the same premise. It looks a bit different in here, but yeah, like it's just super high detailed, like very high quality. So pretty much what do you guys have? Like the new Xboxes or
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
got the new ones?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So pretty much picture like your whatever Xbox game has wowed you the most graphically.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of what my animations would be.
Right, okay.
So like now grass, when I'm standing there like walking through something, grass will just flow and blow around now. Trees will like wave, and it's a lot of work, but it's all user friendly now.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of just go from this one program of the characters,
Right.
right? So now I just have the ones where they're just stuck in this little pose, and I just have to design their faces, pull certain things out, like make it look like them, just with a side by side. Easy enough. Take it from there to bring it into now that blank pose where I animate them and do their thing.
Right.
Then once they're fully animated and good, I put the hair, the facial hair, all the other little accessories that make them on them. Because that way it's already rigged, so they just, like, as I do it, it'll follow. And now the best part is before I used to have it where the hair, if you would move the head, nothing would move with it. Now if you, like, move your head, your hair will whip. Like, things will actually move. There's physics now involved.
Right.
So everything's physics-based.
Right.
Where before it was just clothing being physics-based. So if I'd move, it would ripple, whatever else. So that
And now you get
changed.
all of it.
Now I get all of it.
Yeah.
Everything's physics-based now. So it changes a lot, but it makes it easier just because of that rigging. And then after they're, like I said, posed, they're already set. I do the hair, add everything else in, and then I go into Unreal, import that character onto wherever they need to be, and then I'd make the scene around where they animate. So instead of doing it before where I'd put them in and like have them go to certain places, whatever else, now I'm just gonna put them in. Whatever they do, I build around that.
Okay.
So it's a lot more user friendly. It's a lot better for future proofing and just being ahead of the game as well, and just trying to do things that aren't really being done. Like there's a lot of animated music videos for rappers and stuff being done, but not many of them actually vocalize their words. It's just animated. They're just walking.
Yeah.
It's just like a bunch of B-roll.
Oh, okay.
Where now I want to take it a step further and actually have them recite the words and look like the artist.
Why do you think more people are going down it? Because even recently, the NFL did a animation thing where it's like Toy Story Andy's Room, where they did a whole football game. Did you see that?
Oh, no.
Try to pull that up, Rain. See if you can find that.
Yeah,
that was
pull
crazy.
up. I got another video to show you as well, which gives you another good idea of what
What
the future is going to kind of look like.
Because like it was
That's
wild.
really
They did a
cool.
whole NFL game.
I saw the
animated.
Nickelodeon one. Like,
Yeah.
the Nickelodeon one was cool.
Oh, I didn't even see the Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
one.
they
I
had
guess
a-
they did this before, and I didn't remember.
They had a Nickelodeon one where when they got a touchdown, like the touchdown, like the end zone, completely like cracked and separated, and like a bunch of Nickelodeon characters popped out of it.
Rain, what about that third one? The side by side look at Williams pick six in Andy's room.
Okay, well, I already clicked one, so we're
Oh.
gonna have to wait, and then I'll go back.
They did a. Full,
I mean, this one may actually good. Sorry, what's up? Say that again.
they did a full NHL game animated.
Yeah. Oh, I
Like
heard
the
that
live
before.
broadcast was fully cartooned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were all like. I mean, it was interesting.
Side by side, look at Williams pick six and Andy.
Yeah, he picks it and he runs for a touchdown. It was
That's
sick, and the
hilarious.
animation's cool. Like it's like spot on.
Yeah.
Like it didn't really have any like that much lag to it. Like I thought it was interesting. I mean, personally, me, I wouldn't want to watch a football game like that. That's my opinion. But
Of
it's-
course,
but
yeah.
I thought it was cool.
It's
I thought
cool
it
to
was-
have little peaks of or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, like a little.
What the fuck is this?
Oh.
Video not loading? Should load. I don't know what's going on here. May take a bit.
Oh.
Yeah. See.
Oh yeah, see, okay, yeah, that's exactly what they did for the NHL one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and then he fucking like it's accurate. Like they have all the players. Like,
Yeah.
they probably put something in their fucking pads. Like
Oh,
right. Like
yeah.
I would imagine.
A chip, yeah.
Yeah. See, like this is in like
That's so cool to see.
yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly how the hockey one looked.
Yeah, and then look, like,
And then he starts to show fire. That's
yeah, man.
That's awesome.
They kind of did it. It was kind of sick.
That is really cool.
It's pretty cool.
That's really cool. Props to the animators, damn. Like,
Like that's got to be a decent amount of work. Yeah, like a whole fucking NFL
it's
game.
crazy though, because I don't even know how they would do that. Like,
They
'Cause-
said that they had like the little dots inside of their pads and in their gear.
oh, so they literally had like the same thing that I
Yeah,
would
you
have.
had-
They just projected them onto the characters
Yeah.
through the motion tracking.
Bro, they even
and
had
the
the
gear.
commentators wearing
Yeah,
it.
the commentators
We're wearing, like, the
side
suit.
by side of the commentators. They had the dots that you see like video game
Yeah.
Oh,
actors wear.
yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, so they even had
Yeah.
them, and then they even had like the the Slinky. Remember that Slinky dog from Toy Story?
Yeah.
They had
Slink.
the he was the 10-yard thing.
No fucking
Yeah,
way.
it was like the 10-yard thing. I thought it was sick as fuck, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
like
good.
halfway
That's
through.
good.
You know what's interesting too? Like weird thing. Tyreek Hill, the guy wide receiver who plays for the Dolphins, he just got. I didn't know this. You get fined if you don't wear socks in football. I didn't even know that.
Really?
$7,000. I mean, nothing to probably him, but
No, but
I just
Why-
thought it was interesting,
Why do
right?
they fine you for it?
That's actually a good question. Why do they fine you for not wearing socks
why
in
would
football?
you not wear socks?
American
though?
Like
football.
that's a good question
Like
too.
the-
Like why wouldn't you wear socks?
I feel like
But
the
why is it like
blisters
you
would
have
be-
to wear them?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have to.
That's weird. Yeah, yeah.
American.
I would
football.
not want to.
No,
Like,
I
I
feel
would
like
wear
I'd
socks.
I'd
I would-
want to wear socks.
Do you imagine the blisters?
Oh, it's just a uniform violation.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's just part of the uniform. You have to wear it. Why?
So basically, like you coming into work one day without your tie
Your
on.
name tag.
Yeah, and you
Click-
get
Can you
fined.
click that bottom one. Why was Tyreek Hill fined? I just want to see what it said. No. Sorry, no, not that one.
Oh.
Yeah. I was getting an IV and I didn't want to be late for the to play. I didn't have time to put my socks on. All right.
Tough.
Fair. I mean, whatever. I mean, he probably didn't give a fuck. Probably got a touchdown.
Yeah,
got enough
literally.
bonuses. He's good.
Yeah, he's chilling.
$7,000 ain't nothing to that guy.
No.
Wait, you get bonuses for getting touchdowns?
You get. I mean, there's contracts in like a lot of players thing. Like if you get like what is it? Even you would
They're
know more for a
undisclosed.
yeah, they're undisclosed, but it's like hockey. Like if this player gets like 35 goals this season, they'll get like I don't know another 100,000 or some shit.
I'm like pretty sure they
They make
all
it-
sign NDAs on them because they never talk about them till
They never-
like
yeah.
years after till retirement.
Yeah, they. I mean, every single one is like that. Then plus they all got like sponsorship deals, so it's
Yeah.
probably like they probably do get fined if you're not wearing like, oh hey, you agreed to this contract that you wear Adidas socks every fucking game.
Well, it's
you
the
know
same.
what I mean?
Like hockey's big on that. So if you're sponsored by a certain company and they make everything of your gear, like you have to have the glove sticks and skates. Like you
Yeah.
can't
You
wear
can't
another
wear nothing
brand.
else.
If your team, like, and mind you, if the hockey team itself is a certain type, well, no, even the pants have to be. Yeah, all your gear.
but the
is.
jersey doesn't, right? If the jer-
Jerseys, yeah, jerseys, whatever.
Mhm.
Anything that's visible has to be branded by your sponsor.
yeah.
Other than like warranted, like a helmet might be able to be different, or like your gloves can be different, but you have to wear like a few pieces. And it's like weird because I'm pretty sure the more you wear, the better they want to pay you as well because you're representing their brand higher.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird thing that they have.
I mean,
going
it's all
on there.
weird. Like you definitely we're not gonna understand it because it's like all
Score like 40 goals, you get an extra $250,000 bonus. Like
yeah.
it's
You got like,
crazy.
yeah, even like for football, it gets wild.
Yeah.
Some of them, fuck.
Certain amount of tackles, certain amount of like touchdowns thrown,
Yeah.
get a massive bonus.
Yeah. Very interesting with all those.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm glad I'm glad you didn't stop.
No,
I'm
man.
glad you didn't stop.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You should, I'm like,
That's
you know,
what sucks.
That's yeah.
I love it, and it hurts me because it looks. I've had this conversation with Drew a lot as well, and like just a lot of my close friends is they always talk highly of it because of obviously everything going on, and they understand from the inside looking out, not the outside looking in. From the outside looking in, it just looks like someone who had potential who just kind of either threw it away or disappeared, which sucks because it's not the case. And like, I don't know, it feels weird. It's like being in a situation where like I see, like I'm trapped in this box and I see outside the box and all the potential of what it is, but I like can't break through it. So I'm just watching all the fun happen outside of it and I can't be there yet. But that's what makes me want it more. So I'm like sitting here and I'm like, I'm that much closer. And I'm
Yeah.
just waiting for it to just break, like as a metaphor, just breaking through that and then finally just being able to achieve everything I want to achieve, or at least having the chance to.
Right. Well, that box right now for you is just literally getting enough money to establish like your PC and stuff,
Exactly.
and then learning it from there. But it is definitely, I can imagine it's hard with 2 jobs and stuff like that. But like
It's
those people that
taxing.
yeah, it's taxing for sure. And then you're probably drained. Like after
Oh, yeah.
2 jobs in one day, like I'm assuming the last thing you want to do sometimes is like, it's not the last thing you want to do, but it's like, it could be
You don't
just
want to
hard.
sit down in front of a computer and watch a loading screen.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Right. Yeah.
No.
And it's like,
I've noticed a lot of aid now with it. Like when I'm doing it now, like I won't sit in silence mostly. I'll be sitting with music. I'll be multitasking a lot more. Like movies that inspire me, whatever else. Just I'm really in the mood for. I've been like, it's been nice though because with the lack of time I've had, I've been appreciating it a lot more.
Yeah.
really.
So like in those few hours I have, I get a lot more done. It feels like, and I'm more grateful for that time. So like even just like the weird things, like I'll go home, I'll see like my cat. Where like most
say what up
days,
to the cat?
like I always say what's up to my cat, we'll like chill for a little bit, but like I've just been like appreciating weird things more. Where like I'll come in, I'll like scoop her up, and I'll sit her on my lap with me, and I'll just like play with her while I'm like animating and stuff, just like things like that. And then yeah, just managing it better. Like I'll come home, my friends are like, oh, like I want to do this, so I'll be like, okay, like I remember telling you the balance with that was hard too before. Where now like friends want to do something, I'll be like, okay, like let's play some games. Like in this time where I'm in this downtime, I'm just enjoying what I feel like doing at the time.
Right.
Like in that spare time, be like, yeah, let's go do this. Let's go do this. Or if I'm not feeling something, like I just feel like even though I have no control of anything at this current time, what I can control has been a beautiful thing.
right.
Like the people around me, the things that have been happening in the short amount of time that I do have has been a lot. Like just like what I've been doing with myself, just even like the lack of mental difficulties I've had since doing like the double jobs and everything. Like it's been 4 months now and it doesn't even feel like it really. Now mind you, it's not that difficult. I'm not going to sit there and act like it's crazy because one of my jobs is
Selling weed.
So like it's mostly just me standing there talking to people, so it's like a very nice environment to be in.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying because it's something that you're not working on your passion.
Yes.
Like yeah, okay,
It's
maybe it's cool to
mentally
sell weed,
exhausting.
but it's not like something you want to do.
Yes,
I get that.
and
yeah.
I'm standing there for 8 hours and I'm like, man, like,
Not like there's anything wrong with selling weed. Do what you want.
but like I would love
Anymore. Degenerates.
Yeah.
I'd love to bring I'd love to bring like a laptop there or something. Get even a laptop eventually. Bring something
You
there
think-
just
do you
to
have a
work on a
laptop?
lot of that stuff. No.
No.
I want one. I never wanted one because I was always like, oh, like I can't really do half of what I want to do on it. But I could get like a mid-range laptop and do all the little other stuff that I couldn't do on my computer. Right?
Maybe that
Just
would
get
help,
it.
bro.
That's what I
Maybe
mean.
it would help. You would obviously know better than anybody probably here, right?
I feel
don't
like
know-
I would
don't know
enjoy it
anything
more
about
though. Like just being able to be at like Starbucks or something on a break, whatever. If I have that hour gap between going from Starbucks to the dispensary, I can literally just sit in the cafe, just chill out for a little bit, be around people, even just
Yeah.
have that where my computer maybe
I mean,
doesn't
bro,
hang as
people
much.
work
Like,
sometimes best like that. People like I see tons of people.
yeah,
I mean, personally, me, I don't think I could do that because I get too distracted too
I work
easily.
best
but
from like my own. I have to be in my own setting.
yeah,
Like even when
dark.
I go home, like
The
yeah,
dark,
pretty
yeah.
much, yeah.
The
pitch
silent-
black, right?
Like pretty much.
Silent dark. That's how I do all my
yeah,
homework.
pretty fucking much, yeah.
Type
But-
past high school.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. Like the passion has only grown. It just sucks because
I get it.
the work doesn't show it.
You want like, bro, I get it. Especially like what you're saying. Those people from the outside looking in, it's like, man, fuck them. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
Just
exactly
do,
it too.
like,
That's exactly
bro,
it too.
fuck them, bro. Like,
Bro, what do
So
they
I'm like,
know?
They
They
don't
don't know
understand.
shit.
But then I'm like, watch. As soon as these things start going into motion again and everything starts happening,
what
it's
you gotta
all
do.
gonna come full circle.
yeah, you know what you got to do. You know you got to put money away to, build this computer and and like, but at least you're smart. Like figuring out all your other shit though, right? Like you're like you understand that you got to do all this other stuff, but at least you don't forget the passion. Like it's at least in the back of your mind. But I get it, bro. I get it. It's like, bro, you're sitting at home and you're like, bro, this is not what I want to do right now.
Yeah.
This is not what I want to do. It shouldn't be buffering. I should be working,
Exactly.
bro. It's fucking it drives
Yep.
me nuts.
But it's crazy too because in a lot of that time, even as well, like I'll just give up. But it's crazy because even as frustrated as I'll be, and I'll give up on that for the night, I'm going out into the living room and I'm still finishing that exact video I was trying to follow along with. So I'm like, I might as well do it, and then maybe I'll watch it a few times like I did everything else, and eventually I remembered it, and I didn't even need the tutorial anymore. So maybe by the next time I go back to it, my ass is going to be like, well, I don't really know what I'm doing. I load it up, I get everything set up, and then all of a sudden it's like I turn it on, I know a couple steps, and then it's like, oh yeah, I just got to do this. So it can also make my flow a lot more easy.
Streamlined.
Yeah, like just very, just streamlined,
We're
easier.
going to use that word for 20 minutes.
It was,
He was sitting on that word. That was loaded.
Guys, opportunities kept coming up. I'm like, nah, not yet. Not yet.
That was a good time to drop it, Chase.
yeah, so I was able to get a lot done in that time. Like even with all this going on, like just having those few projects, like it took a lot longer than it should have.
Right.
Before it would take me like a couple weeks, a month maybe. And then it just got worse and worse and worse over the time, where even like my other projects would take a week or two longer than they should, just because of time itself. Just it took forever.
Yeah.
And then I started to notice it, but I was like, maybe it's just like little things. So I cleared my computer, did a whole fresh install when I had nobody. Like I was just free to do it. So I was like, I'm gonna do everything fresh. Did a fresh install, and it's been nothing but honestly worse, I think. So it's just been degrading even more. So then I've just been, picking apart at these other little passion projects.
Yeah, you'll figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. You know what you got to do. At least you like have it. It just sucks waiting.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. It's waiting on it.
Exactly.
Me and Chase only waiting for shit, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. We
I
want everything.
don't
now.
wait for nothing.
I hate it.
If it's
Like,
not
I
right
fucking-
away, I'm not doing it.
That's
Oh, me and Chase itch to spend money on this thing.
yeah.
Oh, we'll be texting each other. We're like, we haven't thrown a couple hundred at this bitch in a while. What the fuck's going on?
We don't need anything.
What's
We
next?
don't need nothing,
Yeah.
but we're
No,
still like,
but
wait
you
a
want
minute.
to.
What if we dropped another $1,500 on another camera?
Just what if? Like,
Imagine
that was
two
all-
cameras.
I mean, we make budget decisions on the podcast, which is cool about us. We're like,
I bought these cowboy boots on the podcast.
I
$300
think most people know about our spending, which is interesting. Yeah, like dude,
Most of my financial decisions are made on air.
literally in this room,
Oh, hell yeah.
we just bounce it off each other. Like, you think we should spend money on that? I'm like,
Yeah.
probably.
Probably.
Kyle, get some Christmas lights going.
Spend it.
Yeah,
Can't take it with you.
bro. Yeah, for real, you can't.
What the fuck?
It's so interesting too that when people itch for it, like it's like, is it enough, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Is it like, okay? I think here's an example. Like this. I don't know if he's a wide receiver. I forget. He was someone who played for the Detroit Lions, but he recently just got you couldn't play like for the first 4 weeks or whatever because you got caught gambling on the games.
Oh shit.
And you can't do that, obviously. Like that's a no-no.
Yeah.
And it's
Why?
like,
Because they don't want you to play harder?
no, it's not even that, bro. It's also just like,
So you find out it's fake.
how much do you need? Like, you're a wide receiver in the NFL, bro. You are making enough.
Bet against your games. Am I gonna run this many yards
Yeah,
today?
bro,
No, the
you
fuck I'm
could.
not.
Buddy, I'm tired.
Yeah, like am I?
Imagine you're in the locker room.
Like-
Like, you're in the locker room, like, fuck. What am I betting on?
I'm hungover as shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm betting on the other team.
Betting on myself. I mean, I guess that was a problem because UFC fighters were just doing that too,
Yeah.
and then they can't do it anymore either. But I didn't.
Why can't you bet on yourself?
But that's what I thought. I was like, I don't think that's kind of weird that you can bet on yourself.
It'd be
right?
weird if you bet
'Cause
against yourself.
It'd be weird if
No,
you bet
then you're
against,
no, that's
throwing.
what I mean. Like, take away the ability to bet against yourself.
But
But
if you wanted to put your pay, because there was fighters that wanted to put their full pay on the bet that they would win, and they were just like, no. Like, and they were just
I've
like,
never
no.
taken those odds. If I get the shit beat out of me, I get nothing.
Could you imagine?
Literally.
I don't get a dime for this.
You just get your ass
Fuck
kicked.
you.
I'm not saying he did this, but could you imagine? It's like Francis doesn't even want his pay. He wants it on the online. He wants it on the line. He thinks he could win. I don't know. He doesn't want no cash. Don't give him nothing.
Honestly, pre-fight, I'm seeing that shit, and I'm like, no, we're not fighting.
yeah.
He's got
Dude,
all
could you
his
imagine
money
that
on
would
there.
fuck with you? You're like, hey, listen, bro, your opponent just put his whole pay on himself. Like, what the fuck?
Like all of
What
it.
kind of fucking training is this
Yeah, like,
motherfucker doing, bro?
like
The
all
fuck?
of it.
What the fuck does he know?
What the fuck does he know?
Like,
man?
how much is he getting paid? Like,
But it is like that. It's
Oh
like
shit.
the one guy at work was like, "Is it enough, dude? Like, you gotta even get like." But it's just for some people. They got it. They gotta have
They
that
make
money, bro.
Nothing.
What?
Most of them make like 10K a fight. If you get like fight of the night, apparently you can make up to like 50K in total.
In total.
Yeah, for
Get
your
punched
fight.
in the fucking day.
But that's fight of the night over every other 5 fights that you have.
Over however many fights. There's like 25 fights, and you just gotta hope yours
Yeah,
was the
like-
best that you beat
Yeah,
the
you
shit out of that
get
guy.
fight of the night. Like, come on. So you got to get fight of the night, and then you get
Go
like
to your day
50K,
job.
and then apparently they only take home like 13 of that because the majority of it goes to
I
paying
mean,
off
most of them
everything.
are homeless.
Yeah.
Like, especially like the lower guys. They're like, I'm living in my gym.
Yeah.
It's great. They're training me. I love it.
Yeah, like what the
Like, yeah,
fuck? Yeah, like,
This dude's fucking orbital bones caved in to his fucking face.
I want to thank my coach.
Dang, I want to let you know that most of this, like, this is going to my dentist bill today, so I appreciate that.
fucked up cauliflower ears.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you gotta get your.
so
fucking
thankful
ear
for all of this.
drained.
I don't know what I'd do without this.
Thank for the opportunity. This is all I know. This is all I breathe.
Can you guys get out of my bedroom now, bro? Just lays down on spot, like.
Yeah. Or like when people go to the gyms, like you ever see where they'll be fighting and everyone's attending the gym to watch them at the gym? They're like literally on the mats, like jiu-jitsu mats, sitting crisscross, and they're like, yeah, like I'm all
Good sparring match.
dude. It's like that Sean Strickland guy. He spars every day, like every day,
Insane.
dude.
Yeah, insane.
He's like, I'm in the trench. He's like, you can't know how to fight if you're not doing it every day. It's like, okay, ding,
I don't know if
ding.
you gotta
He's
do it every day.
nuts. He's
Yeah.
insane.
Your head doesn't need to be rattling around, bro. You're good.
No.
You proved it. You're a champ. I
Him and-
mean, he beat Israel fucking no problem.
Oh, yeah,
Made
he
Israel
did.
look like he couldn't fight.
Yeah, literally. That's
Yeah.
exactly what that was. Yeah.
Like, dude's ranked number 5.
Yeah.
His ranked number 5 dude just comes and beats the shit out of the
Yeah.
champion for 3 rounds.
Like,
and
he
no
did
one
nothing.
believed. Do you understand how much of an underdog that guy was?
You were telling me he was not gonna win.
I thought, bro, I honest to God, that was the
got-
only fight I got wrong.
I got paid.
You did? You chose him?
I got all 5 right.
Did you?
I got the
Bro,
entire night right.
Swear on my life. My
I only
bu-
bet $5, so it gave me like 120.
Yeah.
I should have bet like more,
man,
but
it's
it was
120 you didn't have.
Yeah, it was it was
gambling.
it was a stupid bet to begin with. I was like, this is not gonna hit.
Go to the casino, Carter.
Fuck.
Go
no.
to the casino.
No.
This is from a man who doesn't gamble at all.
I know.
Then I'm gonna have to go
Neither
to
of
the
us
fucking
gamble.
I got
UFC to
that-
fucking make
Buddy,
money.
I got mad at my friend because he quit gambling, and I got mad at him because they got us free tickets to the casino to go see comedy and shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, and I was like,
That's
"What are you
sick.
giving up? Like,
You giving up?
what are you giving
Yeah,
up?"
he
You know,
is a
9
loser.
out of 10
Yeah.
gamblers quit before the biggest win of their life, right?
dude,
That's what you
dude, they're literally this,
This
close
close.
to winning big, and you give up.
You're a diamond member, idiot.
tell 'em. Diamond
You're gonna give up that parking pass? Fuck you.
Yeah, I know, for real, coward. Anyways,
I was driving your ass down here just so we could continue to use your parking pass.
bro, but I swear to God, 2 weeks, like the 2 previous main cards before that, my buddy Tyler throws his phone at me, and he goes, pick all of them. The 2 I picked, all right. So I got, he won on the parlay, won him twice, and then on the 3rd one, got everything right except that last fight. Sean Strickland won. I picked Izzy because I did think Izzy was gonna win, but it would have been crazy to get 3 in a row. Then I had the itch for it. I didn't even use my money, and I had the itch.
I still fucking remember Drew was hanging out with me one day, and he's like, bro, just like, how do you do this stuff? So I just like told him how it works, like how betting and all
What
this
do you
stuff
use,
works
FanDuel?
on there. PointsBet. Yeah, I use PointsBet. I use FanDuel. Bro, I use them fucking all. Like,
Oh, you use them all.
it's-
You are a gambler. Okay.
Nah, I'm out here. I use
But he's gotta get the computer
gotta do
upgraded.
it'll be the score one. I don't use them all generally. It's mostly what has the better odds. I'll check between them
Oh,
to see what I'm betting on and what has the best odds, because a lot of them will skew them like crazy. Like in the one that I bet for Sean Strickland, he was like a plus 250 underdog, and then the other one he was like a plus 500 underdog.
Oh wow.
So I went to plus 500.
Yeah.
I was like, why am I not going to take the bigger payday if I'm going to bet on the idiot anyways? Pay me.
There's tons of people who do that. Even like when you'll hear people who bet on like NFL and they do like NFL pools.
Oh yeah.
I just don't understand that because they're like, I need this person to win by X amount of points and this, and I'm like, bro, that's so crazy to me. I just like, I don't gamble on anything just because like I'm just not a gambler, dude.
Yeah.
It hurts. Like it hurts when you lose it. Just
Yeah.
for me though. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a good, healthy habit of mine that I'm not a gambler.
That's fair.
I'm everything else, not a gambler.
Yeah, Drew got a free $10 bet on FanDuel. So I bet it was the dumbest shit ever. He was like, just throw whatever together. Like, I don't care. It's not gonna hit. Let's throw whatever.
Yeah.
So I put it on an NBA. It was the Raptors game, and it was like a 9-player parlay. So like this many, like all like basically
These guys had the score?
score, rebounds, assists, like
Oh.
everything. Like these guys had to cover shit in this game,
Yeah.
and it was for Drew to win like 193.
Oh, damn.
So it was a $10 bet. We placed this bet. There's fucking 30 seconds left. And we're like, it's not going to hit. Everything on his thing hit except one assist. 6 seconds left. This guy gives up on the play. This guy launches it down low. He grabs it and just lays it in. Drew won $190-something with 6 seconds left in the game.
God damn.
Nice.
And off what?
Off
A $10 free bet.
$10 free bet. So $0.
Damn.
Bet
bro.
$0 to win 190-something.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's 190 something you didn't have.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah, I won that for him. He's like, bro, like, how the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do now? I was like, do whatever you
Bro, you
please.
earned
Like,
that.
Yeah,
You
literally.
earned that this
Bet it all.
And then after that happened,
Now
I
let's
was
go to the
like,
casino. Yeah, you gotta do it in his ear. Now we gotta go to the casino.
I had I had the best luck with all of that. I had so much happen in like the past month prior to that, and everything was so good. I was winning everything. Did that for him, and then I went on a slump. Like 2 months, I couldn't win a thing.
Really?
Anything.
God.
I bet on a single game, and I'm like, this will hit like $5, win me like $20. I'm cool with that. Whatever, just flip it.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, never, never. I lost every time.
Hey, man.
No,
That
but like
happens.
I stay within my range. Like,
That's why I don't gamble. I ain't a winner.
no.
I'm not gonna win nothing.
You said you were trying to do healthy habits now. Didn't you say in the beginning?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about the Fanta, and then you were like, I'm trying to get away from sugar.
Yeah.
What's the reason?
Starbucks, just too much fucking sugar.
It's bad.
You
for
drinking Starbucks every day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
get? What's your thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Caffeine all through me.
Yeah. Just injected.
Got a coffee tattoo? No, I don't. Fuck that.
That'd be sick.
Hell no.
This is my Starbucks order. I got it on my forearm.
I got the siren on my back.
Got the mermaid on your back.
Oh,
The Starbucks mermaid.
I get a cold brew with a pump of mocha, a pump of hazelnut, and then a splash of the sweet cream. It tastes like Nesquik
yeah.
milk.
Okay, you said splash.
Splash.
Just a splash.
You know what's
Splash
worse?
it.
People will come in and be like, "Can I get a squirt of that?" And I'm like, "You can't get a squirt of anything. Get out of my store." Like,
What, you
Buddy,
just don't like
squirt that in
I
there
hate
for
that
me,
fucking
man.
word. Yeah, they'll just come in and be like, "Can I get like 2 squirts of pumpkin?" I'm like, no,
Nah.
no.
Say it right.
Unfortunately, no.
Say it right.
Yeah, and then we also have other ones like a chai latte is like a chai latte with an espresso shot is called a dirty chai.
Oh,
But
wow.
people say it in the weirdest way, so they come in like, "Can I get a dirty chai?" And I'm like, "Can you stop fucking telling me like this?"
What are you flirting with me
Like,
for?
You
yeah.
fucking order like a normal person, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe I'll
yeah,
get you one.
Like, yeah, you say it properly, I'll get you whatever you ask for. Like, a dirty chai. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you anything.
But what? You were just like too much Starbucks, and you were like, I gotta fucking.
Yeah, I just like feel like my body feels like shit some days.
Do you
Like,
drink
more
water?
times than not? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Healthy amount of water. How many waters do you think you drink a day?
yeah.
We're about to tell. We're about to tell you if it's enough.
It's probably not enough. Probably
Go
like
ahead, just say a number.
2 liters.
Wrong.
Do you drink 2 liters?
Probably.
Probably.
Close to.
Close to.
Close to. I'd
Do you
say
feel
like
something
on
up?
most days,
This guy's not drinking 2 liters.
He doesn't drink.
because I get the ones from Dollarama, the liter bottles,
Oh,
and they're
okay.
like 2 for $1.25.
Well, you're
So you
drinking
drink both of
Dollarama
those?
So I
water.
usually drink like most days I drink both of those. If not, it'd be like 1.5. So like 1.5 to 2 some days.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Like there's like 2 days of the week I won't even touch those.
You don't even touch water.
Yeah. No, I'll touch water, but like,
Oh,
not those.
no, not
like I
those.
just grab a water at work and stuff. Like
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
But-
Go outside, touch water, bro.
Go inside. Touch that.
Touch that
Touch
water,
that.
bro. Other day it was raining. It was pouring off the side of Jake's house. I just stuck my face under there for 2 minutes.
Yeah, he did.
It tastes like shit.
Yeah, I
you gotta
get-
change
Yeah,
the
that's.
shingles.
Yeah, I get tested.
I don't have to. No blood came out.
Yeah, he wasn't stressed.
That's the bar. That's the bar now, by the way. If I can live through that.
If he doesn't stress about it, he should survive anything. That's all I got. That's how
Honestly,
doctors
sure,
mean.
that's-
If that wasn't my body dying, I'm pretty sure I won't know till it happens.
That's fucking doctor's orders at this point. If you don't stress, you're good.
Yeah,
Forever.
I think
That's
that's.
why. Look at me now.
I'm so calm.
What about eating? You trying to eat better, or you eat good already?
You don't have to lie. It's all right.
No,
Yeah,
my diet's
What do you mean, Sam?
Eh,
What's your
eh.
go-to?
my go-to.
Yeah, what is it? You know.
Pasta. It's always pasta.
Oh, I love pasta.
It's always pasta.
God, dude, it
Like a simple pasta too, with just like some basic spices, some whatever, like maybe meatballs here and there if I'm feeling.
bro. I could, honest to God, eat dinner.
feeling it.
I could have
Feeling
a
it.
full.
Prices aren't too wild.
Bro, I
Feeling
could.
it.
I swear to God, I could have a full meal, and if you were like, "Yo, Jay, I got some pasta here," I'd fucking eat it. Like, even though I just
Yes.
ate, I'd eat it.
Yes.
I love pasta
Yeah,
that much. It's my
pasta's so
favorite
good.
fucking meal, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes. Yeah,
It's so
pasta's like
fucking
my
good.
go-to, which obviously isn't good for you either because it just
No,
full of
it's not.
carbs.
It's just so much.
Exactly, it's just fucked. So,
It puts you in a coma.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Do that, smoke, I sleep good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, pasta will put you to sleep, bro. You want to eat it. You want to take a nap after, bro. That fucking pasta hit your gut. Oh my goodness, dude.
You used to date
Pasta hit your gut. You're just like, oh.
Bro, I
'Cause
dated
you
an
never
Italian
eat-
girl.
Bro, I am Italian. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dated this Italian girl. Her dad was in the kitchen most days, like with tomatoes, like priming them through the thing,
Oh, yeah,
like making
bro.
his own sauce. This shit was incredible. I used to have pasta probably like twice a day.
Oh, brother. I probably had pasta 4 times a week.
Yeah, like I
Like,
was having.
I
it.
would get done football practice, and my nona would be in there. Just whipping it up.
That's a large radius. That's a big
That's
pot.
a big pot.
She's out here. She knew I was coming home in the
Her
muck.
stove, 1 burner.
Nah, 3 going at the same time.
Oh, well, I gotta get it on. He's coming home.
Screaming. He's on his fucking way.
Dude, I would laugh sometimes. So my nona, because he would just be sitting, like he was too old at some point, so like you couldn't really move much. The only time he'd move is for his garden. That's it. Didn't give a
hell yeah.
fuck about nothing else. It was garden, and then how to tell my uncle how to cut the grass. That was usually it. Like he'd be outside, be like, "You're doing it." Every time he was doing it wrong. By the way, I don't know if you knew that. Every time it was wrong. It was. Anytime he cut it, it was wrong. Never did it the right way.
Who fucking taught you to cut grass?
When it would come, when winter would slightly go away, he was gonna rototill my lawn. He was gonna rototill that shit. He was gonna put the holes in the ground for me. But he would like sometimes my nona would cook, and then he just wouldn't want that.
That's the nicest way to put
Nah.
something.
Like he'd just be like, "Nah, I don't want that." Like, you know what I mean? What else we got? And she just made it, and she would just be like, "Oh, okay." And someone else would just eat it. She knew one of the someone in the house would eat it, but it is funny just seeing him be like, "Nah." If
I'll
you
starve.
yeah, I like this. I like whenever you want to take his medication, you just want a little bit of wine. That's how he's like, "I'll take it. Just give me just a sliver. Give me a sliver of wine to take it down."
Gotta wash it down with
And,
something.
and it's funny, he would never take it down with water, juice. Like he want juice. My nona, and she had to do it from like it's the it's not like you don't go off the shelf and buy. It was too sweet for him. You gotta mix it, dilute that
Water,
shit. Water, mix
yeah.
it, punch the whole thing. Bring the whole thing here. bring the whole thing to the table. I don't know what we're doing. I want my juice. I want my juice.
Bring the whole container of punch.
I remember when I was a kid, it wasn't juice. It was wine and 7-Up.
Holy.
It was wine and 7-Up. He'd mix wine and 7-Up together, and then eat just fucking jalapenos. Right? It would be the pasta and jalapeno pepper. And that drank his wine. That's how you do. And then you give it to us, like the wine and 7-Up to us, and my mom be pissed because my mom's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Why are you giving my 5-year-old
Yeah, and then
wine after 6?
Yeah,
That should be up all night.
she's like, "Dad, you can't give him wine. You can't give him wine like that." He's like, "He's fine." This guy was
One
drinking.
after 6. I told you before 5. Anything before 5.
Gonna be up till fucking 2 a.m. now.
Dude, I remember my mom bought me jeans. My mom got me these jeans, and my nona was watching me, and we were passing by this it was like a splash pad, and I'm like, "Oh man, wish I had my shorts." This guy pulls out his pocket knife and just cuts my jeans into shorts, and then lets me go and play. And my mom,
Not just like, oh, just go run in. We'll get you some
Yeah,
shorts.
no.
I got it.
Yeah, like,
and my mom goes, "What the fuck? I just bought him those jeans." He goes, "He wanted to go play.
I want shorts.
He wanted shorts, and he wanted to go play in the water." They're like,
reaches
he could
in the
have.
back pocket. The fruit punch.
Yeah. Where's my juice?
Yeah, whatever. I fucked up the jeans. The juice. Bring me my juice.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's awesome.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was cool.
That sounds cool as hell. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he was
wish.
cool. He was cool.
Hell
You
yeah.
like that?
You just cut that shit right off.
Oh, you want to play? I got you.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I
my-
wish.
Oh my god, dude! I'd bring my like friends
That's
because like I would sometimes like have to grab my bike from her house and his house, and he'd be sitting on the front porch. He could not stand. Like, dude, old people love to complain. I loved it because every time he'd be like, "Look," I'd be like, "What?" And it's just this woman walking goes third time she's passed by, and I'm like, "She's going for a walk, dog." And he just goes, "Ah."
What does that bitch want? You didn't
3
yell
times
at her?
around the neighborhood.
You didn't yell at her? Hey!
I don't know if it's like an older man thing to do, but like they just give up on the conversation. They'll like say a couple sentences, say what they need, and like it's just
Yeah.
yeah, move
I
along.
do that now.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't know if it's just as we get older, we just become more dismissive to shit. We're like, I said what I said. Like, proceed. Like,
Yeah, now you can go in.
Yeah,
And it was
like-
funny because if I had to go in and grab my bike, they'd be talking to whatever my friends are standing outside. But he would just talk to them in Italian. He refused to speak to anybody in English. Like he was just mad. He was bro.
He would talk to you in English and then flip it on them.
Like he would use this cool thing where he would like start to talk to you in English, and then as he's talking, he starts to talk in Italian. And then he would just get mad that no one could understand him. So they're like, no one knows Italian. And he goes, you're in my house. Like, you should, like he just assumed that you should know. Like, no.
Yeah, but you're in my house.
And it was, so he would be, and they're like, I could tell that they're, and I know what, like, you know, he'd just be talking to them, just random shit, and they would just smile and laugh, and they're not answering him. And I'm like, I could just tell it's awkward on their face. It's like the awkwardness of like you can't especially because he had no teeth either. So it's like you definitely couldn't understand him. And it was hilarious watching people try to like dissect what he's trying to say. And I'm like, he's asking you how you are, like he's asking how you're doing. And they're like, oh, I'm good, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah. Dude, one time, he had to get, I think it was called a hernia belt. I think that's what they're called for like older people. It was something like that. We had to go get it at the one Shoppers near downtown somewhere. And we go in there and, you know, I have to go down with it because I'm helping because he can't go in there by himself and because it's not going to go the way we are. You know what I mean? So I go in there and right away I'm like, hey, excuse me, do you know where like the hernia belts are? This is my grandfather. I got to, you know, here to pick one up for him. She brings us over. And, you know, they have, like, the small, medium, like, it's different sizes of hernia belts. I don't know. There's different sizes, apparently.
Okay.
And, yeah. And so she's talking really loud. And what size is he? What size hernia belt is he? And he's getting mad that she's yelling it. So he's swearing in Italian to her. And I'm like, he's a large. Like, he's just a large. Like, I'm trying to get... And then after she's like, does he want to try it on? And he's like, this fucking bitch. Like, you know what I mean? He's getting fucking pissed. I'm like, no, he don't need that. He wants it. I'm like, we just want to pay for it. We just want to pay for it. So we go and we leave. And he was just complaining the entire, you believe that fucking lady in there? He didn't say it like that. He said it in Italian. But he's like, you believe that fucking lady in there? Yelling about my hernia belt and shit. Fucking.
Not everyone needs to know about my hernia belt.
He just didn't want to be called out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just didn't want to be called out.
What size do you need for your hernia belt? Like, man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Text me.
Yeah, he's not texting.
Man.
Dude, if he answered the phone, it was crazy. Like, because they still had the house phone.
Oh, yeah.
He'd answer, yeah, hello. And then after you're like, hey, is Nona there? Ah!
Ah!
Is Nona there? Oh, Jake. Like, you know what I mean? No, and then he would just talk to you. Like, he wouldn't,
Yeah, no.
he wouldn't even let you know.
Nona's not
that
there.
Nona's in the kitchen. Hold on, give her a second. She's going to bring out my juice and everything. Hold on. And then after, you know, you have to, like, talk to him for a few, and then it's like, okay, I'll hand you
Persuade
off.
your way through.
Yeah. It's fucking great. You gotta love it, bro.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, man.
I have nothing like that.
What?
I don't talk to old people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Outside of the job? No.
Yeah, it's just in the job. A 6-year-old got called immature at my work the other day.
A 6-year-old?
66.
I heard 6.
I heard 6.
I heard
Oh, I
6
said
year old.
60. I'm sorry.
I heard a 6-year-old at my work
Yeah,
got
that's
called.
child labor.
I was like,
Sure.
they
And I was
allow
like, well,
that?
yeah, there are 6. Like, what do they do?
I like how it was like, why is there a 6-year-old at your work?
You're wearing Skechers? Grow the fuck up. Lace your own shoes.
Buddy,
This
figure it out.
OSHA ain't gonna approve that shit.
I don't see that CSA stamp on those fuckers, bud.
Yeah, but
What
Carter.
do they do?
Oh, what?
What the 6-year-old do? To
I
be
don't
called
know.
immature.
It's not worth talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Carter, this was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys
Thanks for
having
coming
me.
back,
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
This
Always.
is, I appreciate you coming back. I obviously wish nothing but the best for you.
It's cool to see the progress.
It is cool to see the
thank you,
progress,
guys.
man. Yeah, man. We'll
Appreciate
we'll
it.
have you back. Hopefully by then you got some stuff figured out, and then maybe you have more projects.
That's what I'm hoping
Hopefully
for,
by
man.
then you're taking requests and you can make us more shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
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 Make us more shit. Make us a new
It'd be
banner.
cool to see the characters with the updated engine.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, bro. Even
be a
that.
whole different
People
thing.
don't even know that Carter made this.
That's me.
Yeah.
Carter made that.
Carter made that.
Carter made that.
Good job,
Who
Carter.
the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
The double champ does whatever
the
the
fuck he wants. But yeah, man. Yeah, thanks again, Carter. I really appreciate it, man.
Lord,
I wish nothing but the best for you.
Appreciate it. Same to you. You guys are podcast 150 some now.
What are we at? 150 something. 157.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think 157,
it's
man.
one off.
We're just doing what we love, man.
Doing what we love. That's all that
That's it.
matters. Follow your shit.
Follow your shit.
Yes,
Never
sir.
forget.
The
Yes,
government
sir.
doesn't keep keeping us down. We'll get somewhere.
Do you want to put anything out there before we end it? Like, you want to plug anything, or are you good?
I had a good one last time. I'll think of some. Just follow your shit. Stick to your shit. Stay dedicated. Stay determined. No matter how hard shit gets. No matter how much shit may hit the fan. If you are passionate about something, if you want to achieve something, you want to do something, find another way to get it done. Because I promise you, I am the living image of doing what you want to do. These gentlemen here are the living image of doing what you want to do. Just follow something you're passionate about. Life is way too short to not have a purpose. Find something that you love. Find people that you love and enjoy all that time that you have with them while you are here. And that is all. And I love you guys.
Carter, that's a beautiful message, brother.
Thank you, man.
We're out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
Peace out, y'all.
Just received in our newspaper.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everything feels so much louder now.
Yeah.
That was dope.